Hello, everyone. Marcus, you're so tall.
I know. I am going to adjust my jacket. Right. I have nerfed my height.
He's grown.
Yep.
He's a growing boy. I love it.
Sure.
I love this so much.
Okay. All right. Sweet. This is a very comfortable height.
To prime time 347. I don't know if you guys noticed, there's something pretty big, pretty important.
It's been a big week.
Oh my gosh, it's been so busy. But yes, the Duviri Paradox is live on all platforms. I hope you all have had a chance to dive into it if you haven't already. For those who don't know, the Duviri Paradox introduces a brand new quest, kind of an entry point for new players, or a divergence, an interesting story to explore, a new way to explore Warframe and kind of the universe within it for those who have played it before. So long as you're not currently locked into a quest like the New War, or there's like a quest lock section of the War Within, you can play this quest whenever you want. If you're a new player, you will have the option to take the Warframe path or the Drifter path upon entering the game. Reb talked about this in last prime time, and it's pretty obvious once you log in for the first time, so I won't get too much into it. But once you've actually done the Duviri Paradox, there's a whole other world, a whole kingdom of Duviri for you to explore. So Dean, if you want to come to my screen, we have this fancy new, I guess we're calling it the Duviri region, similar to how Empyrean works. So you go to your star chart, your navigation menu, you go here. You make sure that Steel Path is turned off, because I don't want to play Steel Path during the stream today. There's too much chaos, and we're not going to do it. But as you can see, there are 3 different ways to experience Duviri. We've gone over this circuit before in past streams, but as a refresher, there's a normal and a Steel Path version. Every week you'll come in, you'll pick your rewards path. I've decided I wanted to go for Trinity because I love her, and then it will roll a random reward path for me. So as I continue, I've already gotten Arcane Arachne, I'll get Gale Kick next. So this is really designed for new players. If you want to get your natural talent, there's Vampire Leech, which is one of Trinity's augments. Yes, augments. Sorry. There's too many A words, okay? If you want to get access to common Warframe Arcanes, all of this great stuff, this is for you. Or, if you're just looking to get an extra Warframe for your helmet, this path is for you. And then as well, there's the Steel Path. So I've already unlocked 3 Riven Slivers. We have some new Duviri Arcane, so we have some new Legendary, the Secondary Shiver. There's also Longbow Sharp Shot, which is cool. These are kind of our first, like, weapon-specific arcanes. Yeah. Because I know there's like, is it Arcane Tempo, which is like a Warframe Arcane that affects your shotguns. But these are like, you can only put them on shotguns, you can only put them on longbows. Anyway. I also got a pistol ribbon mod, I got some Duviri resources, and of course, my Incarnate Genesis.
Oh, you selected the Paris.
I love the Paris.
Good stuff, that's what I'm going to go for too.
I dream of Paris. Anyway, I don't know what that was. I'm so sorry. But for those who don't know, because this is the word that I'm using to transition today, for those who are unaware of what Incarnate Genesis are, we've talked about them before, but as you can see in the description, you will be able to install an incarnate evolution, kind of. You will be able to make this weapon into an incarnate mode. So much to say, so hard to say it. But once you've gotten this through completing circuit missions in the Steel Path, you'll go to Cavallero. He'll tell you, I need these resources, I need this many Pathos clamps, and you'll be able to install it, and you'll be able to evolve it like you have with other Incarnate weapons. So if this makes no sense to you, if you don't know what Steel Path is, if you don't know what Incarnate is, don't worry. It'll come to you as you progress. This is locked behind Angels of the Zeramin, which is kind of the final quest. But yeah, super fun. And then of course, the 9th node is a guaranteed Steel Ascent Strap, which is also juicy. Juicy, yes, okay. So, the circuit, that is a Warframe only mode. We won't really go into it because we've already gone through it, but what's important is the Duviri Experience. So Duviri Experience, it's kind of similar to bounties, okay? This is kind of how I've explained it in my brain. You go through the Kingdom of Duviri, you work through a spiral story, let's say. It will change per mood, so right now we're in MB, which is Bombastine, who is my favorite character.
Oh, Bombi is the best.
Bombi is the best.
Yeah, true showman.
We're not going to talk about it because...
The greatest showman, you could say?
He is, in fact, the greatest showman. Yes, so you will go through different stages as you kind of help Bombastine, or the character that you're working with, work through their emotions, and it will culminate in an Orowyrm fight, which we will do today. Pew, 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 pew. For the Duviri Experience, though, there are a ton of side objectives. There are chests. There are side quests. You can go maw fishing. You can play Shawsons. You can do all of these cool things. That will only be available in the Duviri Experience. If you only want to do bounties, so similar to kind of like how Plains of Eidolon has like the Eidolon bounties, or you can open roam. Lone Stories for those who only want to do Eidolons, only want to do the Orowyrm, only want to complete the stories and the bounties because no side objectives will spawn. But I don't want to do that. I want to go to the Duviri Experience. So we'll do this real quick. We're gonna load it. Oh no, I'm on the steel path.
Oh,
it's okay. It's
we'll
fine.
back out of there. We're not
no,
gonna
we're fine. We're fine.
We may or may not have almost run a steel path Duviri Experience earlier this afternoon.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we were close.
It's because I keep looking at my circuit and I want to know because I really want those incarnans.
Yeah.
But yes, so I'm in Teshin's cave. So this is where you start your Duviri Experience. We've gone over this before, but first of all, I want to show you my horse.
And of course, as you can see, as Taylor's displaying, you can customize your Kaithe. So upon completing the Duviri Paradox quest, you'll be able to customize your Kaithe. You can select between a variety of pedigrees that'll be available to you. There's different chamfronts for you to select.
For those who want to copy what I've done, of course.
Yeah, of course. We need to get the look link for this Kaithe.
Is your horse's name Hubba Bubba?
Well,
no, but
not
I do
until
have a name. I have a name planned, but we won't know it.
Not
yet.
until you get to intrinsic 8 in the writing category of Drifter Intrinsics. Can you rename your Kaithe? So we'll have to hold on to that one, but I very much look forward to it. You can check out, you can grab a different saddle as well. And then within the Kaithe customization, there are some packs that you can purchase as well. So if you'd like to just purchase all the packs. Already. Taylor is an equestrian lover for sure, so she has already grabbed the Royal Steed pack.
Pony Club fans unite.
Which kind
Don't worry about it. We're moving on. We're moving on.
First. That's a deep cut.
And then,
And then, of course, you can select all matching colors underneath your coat and attire. And
pro tip, that's what I did. You just go find the color, and it makes it all the same color.
Easy.
If you press this, I don't know why it doesn't exist. It's clearly an
I didn't even realize I was there. That's fantastic.
Pro tip.
The Pepto-Bismol
Just make them,
color pack.
The flying gumball. And in terms of customization, before you
Flying Gumball.
Before you lead into the Duviri Experience, you can outfit your drifter as well. So just like siblings, it's only one drifter in the mirror at a time. You can swap out your drifter physages, just like as if you were on your Lyset. We have drifter beards with the Duviri Paradox, so one of them will be free for you to grab. That's
and the cool hair.
And the cool hair that you've seen in all the trailers is now finally available to you.
Oh, you
can grab a beard, so if you want to look scruffy or look like a Grandpa, this is your chance to do so.
Grandpa.
And as well, we also have drifter idle animation sets that have now been included with the Duviri Paradox. So if you want your drifter to idle, this is now your chance. So yeah, you can kit your drifter out before heading out into the world ahead of you.
I was going to show it off, but I don't have it. But we also added the Bishamo.
Yes, we do have the Bishamo. So for those of you that have been waiting for the Bishamo armor swap, that is now available in game. So if you previously owned the Bishamo operator set, you'll now have a full set of the Bishamo Hawk set and the Bishamo Lark set, as well as both of those sets for the drifter. As well, we took the skirt sash that was on the female Bishamo set, and we've now decoupled that, so now it's its own Lark Bishamo apparel. You can put that wherever you want.
This is another 2019 era. I feel like
it was my second comment on the subreddit was, hey, we're going to convert this. And here we are. It's converted, everybody.
Look at us. We've done it.
It's Bishamo time.
Bishamo time.
Bishamo time.
Yeah.
As well, in Teshin's Cave, you can grab, there are these new melee weapons that are available for both Drifter and for Warframe. I'm personally a huge fan of the Cyan because it looks absolutely insane. There it is.
No, the Cyan? This is the guy.
Oh yeah, there's a Cyan.
I love the Sandpodes. I would show it to you, but I don't currently have enough Pathos clamps.
However, if you take down enough Orowyrms at the end of your mood spirals, you can collect Pathos clamps, or you can simply purchase one of the Drifter melees for platinum in the market.
Adaptorino. If you do that, you'll get it for both.
Each Drifter melee has a different power strike associated to it, which is pretty exciting. So if you played through the quest, Sun and Moon has its own individual power strike.
Like that.
There it is. You can taste the rainbow with Sun and Moon. And all those Drifter melees have their own unique ability to discover. So check them out.
Sandpodes is so fun.
Sandpodes is a ton of fun. It is an absolute meat cleaver.
Oh, it's so
That's
good.
fantastic.
It makes like a little earthquake. Anyway.
So as well, for these Warframes that are available in Teshin's Cave, when you start out, you will have 3 Warframes available at your disposal.
Don't look at them.
But if you're able to collect enough Drifter Intrinsics and reach rank 4, you'll then unlock another Warframe selection that will be available at random.
Exactly.
And then up to a max of 5 different random Warframes available upon loading into Teshin's Cave if you do choose to max out the opportunity tier in the Drifter Intrinsics. This also scales for your weapons as well. So you'll have more primaries, melees, and secondaries available to you the higher your Drifter Intrinsics category goes for opportunity.
Hell yeah. Speaking of intrinsics, these are mine. I have a lot that I need to work on, obviously. Let's do this because I do want to rename my cave eventually. So
Start chipping away.
I will. So you see I have 14 intrinsics. Okay, I want to explain something to you. This currently is not working as intended. But if you go through, like I mentioned how the loan experience is meant to be like a bounty, kind of like bounty only, and then the Duviri experience, is meant to be kind of like more like your open landscape. So you go in and you'll be given stages to complete, but we've also made it so that if you want to leave at any time, you can do so and you will keep your rewards up to your last earned decree. So we're going to show that off. I have 14 intrinsics and it should keep it. I tested it earlier, but we've hotfixed since then, so who knows what's going on here, but I'll do that after that. Oh, and the ghoul saw. Let's go, baby. I also have an intrinsic where I get my decree. So let's do Rager's Reload because that's
sweet.
So good all the time. So instead of doing the bounties, I'm gonna actually look for a side objective. I'm gonna fly on my Kaithe.
Keep your eyes peeled, chat.
I am not doing Comey. Don't tell me to do Comey, please. Oh, there's one right here actually. Let's do this. It's actually gonna be difficult though because I made the grievous error of doing this in Steel Path. Look at how low damage I do. Oh no.
Oh, you are in Steel Path. Okay.
Oh no. No, don't. Oh my God, please no. Please let me survive.
Taylor, if you abandon the objective, there's no shame in that.
That's okay. Although this honestly might take much time. So I'm gonna look somewhere else because we got so much other to cover. I'm sorry.
Got a lot of stuff.
We'll come back.
It's been a massive week. We've been the Duviri Paradox has been cooking for quite some time.
Literally forever.
This has been in the slow cooker. It is braised and ready to go.
Here's another one that I don't want to do that. I think Pablo tweeted this, but he's like, this is like the biggest update we've done ever, I think.
I believe it.
Like I was thinking like, okay, there's Plains of Eidolon, but Plains of Eidolon, while equally ambitious, like did not offer like a completely new way to play the game. So I don't know.
And a whole new tutorial. Like we've done the new player experience before,
That's
but
true.
just the sheer amount of things that are
that.
compacted into this update is
yeah, that's a good point.
it's pretty wild.
Okay, so there we go. I was like, why am I not speeding? So this is maw fishing. Feeding, sorry, this is maw feeding.
So for those,
Feeding the maw. Helen, do we want to explain the lore?
Sure. Would you like me to dive in with it, or you can if you'd like?
No, I don't want to.
I appreciate the pun, Helen.
Yeah.
So we on the team decided maw feeding seemed best because when you transference into the maw, we wanted to suggest that you might be giving it food that it should eat as opposed to food it might eat if it became too ravenous, like Duviri citizens, for example. So you're diving in to do good by the people of Duviri by keeping it full on fish instead of people.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay!
We're preventing Jaws.
Yeah, I likened it to the sacrificing virgins to the volcano, but instead you're feeding fish to the maw. Anyway. Yes, okay, so now you can see in my UI I have 18 intrinsics. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna leave. And we actually made sure that there is fancy new copy and everything in this specific instance so that you know that you keep it all up to your last earned decree. So I picked up some Kovnik after this as a fool because I will not keep that because my last decree was when I finished.
Goodbye, Kovnik.
Goodbye, Kovnik. But if I'm right, God, please. I'll pray to whoever there is, I don't care. I should have 18 intrinsics.
Get that volcano ready.
Get that volcano ready. Why not just make a portal out? That's a great point, but this is, see, it says mission failed, but I didn't fail it.
Did not fail.
Is what I'm saying. And if I look at my if I look at my intrinsics, I have 18.
18. Ooh.
So the 4 were kept. And all of my resources will also be there. So that mission failed screen that you saw, that's a bug. We're aware of it. We're going to fix it. Speaking of, you're in your Dharma Zone. This is now all accessible to everyone who has completed the Duviri Paradox, whether or not you've completed Angels of Zeramin. There's even like a fancy button for it in the Duviri thing here. Except I'm actually in Duviri, so it won't show up. But if you look kind of where Marcus's head is, it will be right here. I forgot to call it out. And of course, you can visit Acrithis.
Who doesn't want to visit Acrithis?
Honestly, pro tip, if you love lore, I have literally, when we were pre-update, I would just sit on the landscape and I would just like be interacting with Acrithis and I would just listen to her talk because this girl has tea. Like she has so much juicy,
goods.
she does. Like some of the things that she says about Mephilia, I'm like, what?
I thought you guys were friends.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see there's a whole bunch of resources available for you here. Some of them will rotate on a weekly basis. So the Rifle Riven mods, the Arcane Adapter, Kuva, and all that will be at weekly reset. There's some that are on daily reset, like the Captura scenes and the intrinsic link locked arcanes. And then the rest is just kind of random. It's whenever. But yeah, that is all I got for you, I think.
Yeah.
There's also the mirror. Hello. I can be my drifter again. Look at that animation set.
Who doesn't love more places to customize?
Perfect. All right, I think we're going to Marcus now.
Yeah. We can, Dean, if you want to pop over to my screen. Of course, with all things Warframe, we've also got TennoCon. TennoCon, August 26th, 2023. There are still full day and collector's tickets available. Get them all you can if you're considering coming to TennoCon. It is an absolute blast. For those of you that have come before, I'm sure we'll see you again. We're very, very excited to welcome everybody back to London, Ontario for a day full of Warframe excitement, some fantastic panels. You can grab merch. It's just an absolutely fantastic day. If you want to check it out, !TennoCon will take you to the TennoCon website where you can read more and check out, save the date, 120 days. We're not going to look at that.
It's so soon. I think
your,
there's like literally a very small amount of collectors left. So if you're thinking about collectors, I would bite the bullet, let's just say, because there is not a lot. We'll just say that. Yeah.
There's scarce supplies.
Yeah.
So if you're considering coming, pick up your ticket today.
And for those asking about digital packs, you might learn more about that in a dev stream that is happening tomorrow that I forgot to mention.
In a dev stream happening tomorrow. With the amount of stuff going on this week, I think even today we were chatting about, I was like, oh yeah, dev stream tomorrow.
I know.
It's going to be fantastic, where we will talk about what we'll bring next into Duviri, or Echoes of Duviri. So
and
tune in for
TennoCon
more.
digital packs.
And TennoCon digital packs.
Completely unrelated.
So if you are curious in this coming soon label, that it will be for you tomorrow, 2 p.m., twitch.tv/Warframe.
Warframe.
Speaking of Warframe, we've got our 10-year anniversary. It's ongoing. It's been fantastic. 10 whole years of Warframe, a whole decennial. So for those of you, if you have not played this game yet, please do. You will perhaps make it something fantastic. But for those of you that will be celebrating the anniversary in game, we have some alerts this week for the Dex Furus, the Dex Raksaka Armor, and the Excalibur Dexglyph. And this weekend we will not have a booster weekend. However, next weekend, is it next weekend? Yeah, that's next weekend.
Yeah,
May
I think
5th?
so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Time is hard.
There's a double credits weekend.
Yes. This weekend, you have a whole update to play instead.
You have a whole update to play. And if you haven't checked out these alerts already, you can. And we've got more and more weeks of alerts after this point. We've got the Rhino deck skin coming up. Ooh, the Wisp deck skin. Oh, that's a fan favorite. And much more in our double resource weekend, May 19th.
Oh my gosh, this isn't even counting all of the other deluxe stuff that we added in the update. There's the Baruuk skin.
Yes.
There's the Wisp skin.
Yep. A whole flock of TennoGen that's been added.
A whole flock.
A whole fleet of TennoGen.
It's incredible. And then speaking of rewards, Dean, if you want to go to FANART real quick, there's Twitch drops right now. So we don't have Twitch drops for this stream specifically because there's currently a directory-wide drop. If you have keen eyes, you might have noticed my glyph in-game. That is the Bombastine community glyph made by the lovely Joriel. And then you can also get a community Kaithe portrait by Selfix. And of course, a Bombastine Noggle, all set up by Marcus. Thank
Our
you,
boy.
Marcus.
Hey,
you
my pleasure.
master.
My pleasure.
You got to just stare at Bombastine for
Yeah.
hours.
Wobbling
so.
around, judging me,
Judging.
flicking his sash everywhere.
Oh, I love him so
True to
much.
form.
Yes. So if you watch for 1 hour, these are, if you were watching our streams last week, this is a very similar process. You watch 1 hour, you get the Bombastine community glyph. You watch for another hour, so 2 hours total, you'll get the community Kaithe portrait. And then for 1 extra hour, a total of 3 hours, you'll get the Bombastine Noggle. I think the asset makes it make sense. If you're confused, there's a forum post, you can post on it, but yeah. And I think that's it. Of course, we're joined by the ever lovely Helen.
Helen.
Hi. And because there's a dev stream tomorrow, and because there's directory-wide drops going on, so anyone who streams Warframe, whether you're watching Moist Critical, cannot believe that, when he's playing our game.
What a sentence.
Yeah. Or anyone else, a favorite Warframe creator, whoever it is, you will get drops, provided they've linked it properly. So no Friday drops, nothing like that. And yeah, let's do
Directory-wide.
a platinum prize.
Yeah.
That's the platinum prize.
I've been watching chat closely, and I've pulled a few questions.
Let's question
This is like a joint combo between, I'll let you read the comment first. And by comment, I mean winner.
Pop Taser, you've won 1,000 platinum.
I love it.
Pop Taser with a 3. Please whisper the Warframe account on Twitch with your in-game alias and the platform that you play on. We'll send you 1,000 platinum. Pop Taser with a 3, or Taz Thrr.
Don't tase us.
Don't tase us. Unless you got Mountain Dew. Then I'll take some Mountain Dew, please.
Okay. Yes, hello, Glacial. I see you. So this question is from Warrior Adam and Jessens. They're asking about the Watchful Paragram. They noticed the currency there, and they wondered if it was a premium currency or what that was about. What are the Enigma Gyro?
I've got details. Unless you want to get this one.
Go for it.
I got it. So the
Enigma?
Let's roll back. The Enigmas. Words are so hard today. It's almost like we released a giant update.
Enigma is a mouthful, though.
It is.
So is Peregrine.
So is Paragram. So is Incarnate Genesis. Who named
Yeah,
that?
Genesis.
Anyway, so enigmas are basically puzzles that you'll come across on Duviri. You'll notice there are like kind of glowing glyphs, I guess you could say. If you have played Skyrim before, you may recognize, like, it's like a similar kind of idea where there are certain symbols, all of that stuff. If you complete those, you will get rewards. So there's a new Cinta longbow, I believe is what it's called.
Yep.
That is what the Dax Arceus use. And so you will be able to get parts for that weapon via it, but you will also earn Enigma Gyros. Gyros? Gyromatic? What's the word?
I'll be honest, Adrian named that one, so I don't have it at top of mind. But
Honestly, when I was talking to one of the designers about it, I was like, I'm not going to be able to spell this, so I just called it the tokens. But anyway, you will get
Enigma
that currency.
Gyrum.
Gyrum. So you will be able to get that from the puzzles, and then once you've accumulated enough of that, you will be able to exchange it to a Crithis for your Watchful Paragram, which I believe is still broken. We're aware of that. There's so much in this update, guys.
Lots.
There's a lot to keep track of.
We've hotfixed twice.
We've hotfixed twice, and I'm pretty sure they're
They've
still
been
going.
Beefy hotfixes.
Yeah, so if you guys are experiencing issues or you have questions like that, definitely use our forums. I think !forums is actually a great place to put it for any and all bug reports and all of that stuff, because, you know, we are working on fixing any, stability issues and other soft locks that people are talking about.
Yeah. And we do have Duviri specific subforums as well.
We do.
So if you want to check those out, that's the best place to put anything Duviri specifically related with regards to bugs and feedback.
Looks like I have to update that Nightbot. Command, give me one
and please give us your
chat.
logs and screenshots. If you
Yes.
experience something, the more details, the better.
If you have video or screenshots, it is the best. Like the amount of times where we've looked at forum posts, and thank you so much for reporting your bugs.
Thank you.
But it's like, I wish I had more specifics, and the specifics would be easily communicatable via screenshots if you had them. So if you got them,
Toss them in.
What's your other question while I do this?
Oh, that's all I have for
That's
now.
it?
That's all the questions.
Cool. I also
Ask us your questions. We love them.
I also saw, sorry while I'm doing this, I also saw someone asking about using their Kaithe on open landscapes. That is possible. Marcus, you kind of wrote that up, so if you want to...
Yeah. So if you get to rank 9, So all rank 9 intrinsic categories for the Drifter intrinsics all apply to the origin system for Warframe. So rank 9 Equestrian Bond for riding allows you to ride your Kaithe in open worlds. You will have use of Kaithe abilities. As of right now, Guiding Hand doesn't actually do anything in open landscapes. However, we will be implementing that soon. So yeah, you can ride your Kaithe around in the open worlds where you would basically be able to use your Archwing. You can now use your Kaithe, which is fantastic. So yeah, unlock that if you're a massive Kaithe lover. If you've dripped out your Kaithe, if you have a bright pink Kaithe, that's the intrinsic category for you.
No one will ever be able to mistake me for anyone else, okay?
No chance.
Oh God. Yeah. Let me make sure I got this added.
Sweet. People are asking about the Harrier outfit for Drifters. We will be working on that conversion coming in an update soon. So for those of you that also love the Zephyr Harrier collection, we've been doing a slow rollout of converting operator suits to Drifter, similar to the Bashamo operator set, which is now a Drifter set. So we will have that available in future update so that your Drifters can wear the Harrier collection, which is pretty sensational.
PogChamp. Okay.
All right.
It's updated. Let's go back to the game.
Brilliant.
We're gonna play some gameplay now.
It's time to hunt some Orowyrms.
Hunt some worms. I'm gonna invite D.E. Marcus. Thank you, Dean.
Brilliant.
We're gonna do this just us, I think. Just the
Cool.
two of us.
Just the two of us.
Huh?
Ooh, got the Bombastine glyph on. I love it.
I will make sure.
Just to make sure you're not on
It
steel
is
path.
not on steel path. So one thing too, and Brozan is very much aware of this, but the Orowyrm fight that we will do today, it has different mechanics in steel path. It is harder, basically, and I'm not in a mood or a place to be able to deal with that right now. But I think, was it Brozan? I'm pretty sure tried the Orowyrm fight by himself solo in the steel path. And it was, I think we were all watching, so we all got to bore witness to whatever that was.
It was a heritage moment for sure.
Canadian heritage moment?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is a throwback. Will the Saturn 6 armor and Cyandana return to Nightwave? That's a great question. I don't have an answer for you. Probably. I mean, we've done our best to, kind of bring equipment back, so. Also, while we're here, so you noticed I still have the same equipment. Did I talk about this?
No, we did not talk about this.
I didn't talk about this. I just talked about it in my head. Okay. So you'll notice that I had the same gear of my run from earlier, and that's because I didn't extract properly. So when we defeat the Orowyrm here, and there's going to be a fancy portal that I can extract to, at that point, my loadout in here will actually change, or it will change every 2 hours as the mood spiral changes. So once it goes to joy or sadness, despair, I think it's sadness.
I think it is sadness.
Yes, or anger, or whatever it
Envy.
is. We are in envy.
Oh, we are currently in envy.
Yes, I'm currently very envious of this. Anyway. Let's rewind. Once it changes the mood spiral, your equipment here will rotate, but as well you can force the rotate when you extract properly, either from Duviri or from the circuit. Oh, hi, friends.
Don't get caught customizing and leave your teammate out. Starting the mission. Don't get caught staring at yourself in the mirror.
Well, you could. See, so I picked the Duviri Experience, so part of this is that you will have roaming little friends coming around. Hi, friends. And I believe, we're doing a prisoner rescue. All right, let's go.
Let's get him going.
This is so much easier. This is why you don't accidentally do Steel Path when you do not have the resources necessary to do it.
And it's always easier in a squad. That much I've found.
I got a Mirage Prime with my Trumna a few cycles ago. Man, when we were playing earlier with one of our teammates, they got the Kuva Nuke War. I was like, oh.
Yeah, we knew we were saved.
Yeah, it was a great day. Let's see if there's...
Someone was asking about, I don't think this is a thing that we've even thought about, but someone was musing about the idea of getting Teshin's pet as a pet for us.
I love
Ooh,
them.
The Rablet.
The Rablet.
This
Chat,
rab is lit.
Actually, I would love, Dean, if you could throw up a poll.
Reb also did
Unfortunately,
one
we
on Twitter.
cannot.
Oh, right, they're
Oh,
broken.
Still broken, yeah.
If you want to vote, you can vote on Reb's Twitter because she actually did a poll about this. But are we allowed to talk about it?
I fell.
If it's on Twitter, it's out in the world.
That's true. I chose Terra, and that is because I'm a diehard original Teen Titans, the TV show fan, and I love Terra. So
I chose Lua.
Lua
it.
is
It's simple.
also so cute. Like I was so torn, but I was like, Terra, you know. It's okay. Royal Wrath. I should have picked a Critical Role, but that's okay. Speaking of Critical Role,
It's good.
see
Chat,
you
you're
critters
good.
later.
Taylor, that one was for you. I want you to know that.
I wasn't sure. I was like, who named this? That is the best thing I've ever heard. Thank you so much, Helen.
You're welcome. It's in your honor.
Oh, we can go moth fishing again.
Are you going for it?
I'm going to. One thing that that is important about moth fishing especially, and you'll kind of actually see this with Marcus hopefully, is that resources you earn from it are shared squad-wide, but you will only get the kind of side objective bonus of the decrees, the intrinsics, etc., and like the Duviri non-fishing resources once per session. So you can't keep going back and farming it, as fun as that would be. It's a little broken. And then, as you can see, there's like little notches at the top, like a little progress bar. So the first one, the first little chest that I hit, which I just did right now, which is 10 fish, that is going to unlock the decree for me. So if I don't hit that, I won't get a reward. And then I'll also get fishing rewards with it. And then if I hit 15, which I'm about to, I did it right at
Taylor
the last
clutched out.
moment. There's a chance that you can actually get a fish. So I can get an inac if I wanted to, and I can show it off. I can show it off in my aquariums, in my orbiter.
You get to take your fish home.
Yeah, bring a little piece of Duviri home with me. Oh.
So it's handy. Your whole squad gets their intrinsics as I'm playing through the spiral.
I'm so sorry, Marcus.
So if you want to, no, it's great. I mean, as long as you agree to it ahead of time.
Yeah, that's true.
Why not divide and conquer?
That's true.
I can fight off the little scary guys, and you can feed them up.
Ooh.
Brilliant.
Fun stuff. Oh god, that's like my favorite. Okay, one more.
Excellent. So Taylor, have you already been populating your aquarium with the fish of Duviri?
I honestly have not gotten a lot of them. I've been playing mostly the circuit because if you were aware, it was broken for a while. And obviously there are still ongoing issues with it. We are very much aware of it. We're not kind of letting those go to the wayside. The team is actively trying to reproduce issues, identify the causes, all of that stuff. So I've been playing a lot of circuit. The stage 4 progress bug has been fixed as of the last hotfix, like an hour ago. Yeah, so if you were waiting on that, you can now progress in the circuit. I know that a lot of people want to get it done before it resets every week.
This is a tough week to get through your whole
I know.
intrinsic path though, with having less of a week.
I believe like the intention though is like it's not meant to be super intensive. Like you should be able to, you know, if you hit your daily bonus and you maximize it for the cap of the circuit progress, which I think is after 5 stages, you can get some pretty decent progress and like complete it in a few hours. You know what I mean? So if that's what you're open to, then you can.
Yeah,
do
even
that.
just for going after arcanes, it's fantastic. Like
Honestly,
you can
and
get one
ribbons.
with-
So fun.
All right, here we go, Tam.
Possibility of being able to preview a full Kaithe build before having to purchase. So I don't quite understand that question, only because Kaithe cosmetics are just cosmetics. It's not like you're making, like
A choice that deals with power
exactly.
in game.
Oh, hi, buddy. Yeah, like the Vulpaphilas, where some of your choices actually impact that. Are we prog stop? Are we possibly stopped at prog?
We may just be missing the UI for how many tams we need to herd, so let's
6.
keep
Is it
6 between 2.
Okay. Well, we will find out. And isn't that the beauty of everything, chat? Oh, it just is missing UI.
We needed 1, 2, 3, 4 Tams.
Taylor's horse is so funny.
Thank you.
Taylor's horse is fantastic.
Can I tell you what his name is going to be?
Yes.
Okay. So when you kill Dax enemies in Warframe, in Duviri, they drop this resource called Lamentis. And I was talking to somebody about Lamentis in like this big pitch to change something or whatever. And I spelt it wrong. I spelt it lame nuts. And so that is what my horse's name is going to be.
Fantastic name, Taylor.
Wow.
Lame nuts the cave.
Listen, you look at, okay, if my horse wasn't bright pink, I wouldn't call it lame nuts. But
Yeah.
like, you look at this horse,
Lame nuts.
it is lame
Through and
nuts.
through.
There's no other name
Yeah.
to go
Megan's
for.
in chat with an oh my.
Oh, Lord.
I already felt bad for the horse. Listen,
Yeah,
animal cruelty laws don't exist in Duviri, okay?
it's true.
That's why you can conserve them and push them off cliffs to make them go in the pen.
Yeah, those Tams, they just don't want to go. They're persnickety.
It's okay. What tree do they come from? That's a great question.
Chad, I want to hear some Kaithe names. The horse is sad? I don't think so. I think it just has less of an expression. I don't think that necessarily means that it's sad.
Alright.
Your name it Hans? Great name.
Hans is a fantastic name. My other alternative before this whole Lamentis debacle was Brian, because I just think that's a great name for a horse.
Any human names for animals.
Right? He's
are
just
always
top
fantastic.
tier. Top tier. Chardonnay, great one. I recall in Stardew Valley my horse's name being Chernard, like the word Bernard, but with a ch for some reason. Also great. Speaking of, I don't have a transition for this. Rune Marrow, if you are playing a lot of Circuit, you notice that you have boosters and it's not applying. We are aware. My leading theory is that you need to revive first. And every time I revive, it fixes. So if you're really looking to farm Rune Marrow while we look for a fix, try that and let me know if it works. Because,
Check it out.
Yeah.
Kaithe Sith.
Epona, of course. Like, Roach, of course. You know,
Classics.
those are all great for a reason. Ooh, that's the bear. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Pony Stark, obsessed. It's so good.
Nidus's ribcage. It does look a little bit like Nidus's ribcage.
Totally.
Whoa.
Man, I've not played a Baruuk in a hot minute. You'll have to forgive me.
Hey, I've seen both Twitch and Raven Turned on Twitch and Philly Wizard on Discord both said Mr. Ed, and I feel like I'm not in on a
Oh.
joke.
That
Mr.
is
Ed.
from, I think, like
It was
a
a
TV
TV show with a talking
Yeah.
horse way back in like the 50s, I
Whoa.
want to say.
Ah.
Ooh.
Throwback.
It is a very old show. It's, yeah.
So, cool name.
Very cool
Hipster,
name.
even.
Helen, do you have a name picked up for your Kaithe?
I don't. I take naming characters very seriously, so I'm going to have
I
to
can
think
see
long and
that.
hard.
I believe
Yeah.
that. I believe that big time.
I'm open to suggestions, chat.
Somebody mentioned an issue with Zeramin not working for extractors. I know this was fixed yesterday in a hotfix.
Yes.
You mentioned that it was for the mobile app. I don't know if that's persisting past that. If you haven't checked like in the past 24 hours, maybe check again. If it still isn't working, we do have a mobile bug report section, and I would throw that in there just for sanity, and the team can look at it. I'll also make a note. I'm gonna die. Actually, I'm gonna die.
Dr. Nefarious in chat said Little Sebastian.
Little Sebastian.
So good.
I mean, also, what is it? Oh my God, what's the meme with the horse on the balcony? Juan,
Oh, yeah, one.
of course.
Yeah.
Took me a minute.
There was a person who reminded me of someone from Parks and Rec recently. Now I can't remember who it was. I think it was Ron Swanson because they were a handyman.
Ah, yeah, that makes
Troy?
sense.
Oh,
Also,
player of history.
yeah. I also saw BoJack, which favorite show. Love that. Appreciate that. Although I feel like that is more animal cruelty, naming your horse BoJack, considering everything he went through. So
Oh boy.
it's okay.
Poor Boji.
Poor Boji. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, close to Boji. Bogey.
Yeah.
Bogey, good,
This is
good,
true.
good Kaithe name.
I think Megan might sue you for copyright infringement,
Maybe.
though.
And she would have to sue the game of golf. That I would like to see.
The Orowyrm is not spawning? Interesting. I hope that isn't true, but we will find out briefly.
That is not a... Read many a report over the past couple days. That is not one I've seen quite yet.
Oh no. Oh. Buttercup is here. Butterscotch.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's very eerie.
Hello, horse. Will you neigh?
Oh no.
You can't prefer a button to me and expect me not to press it. Good job, Butterscotch.
Good horse.
Who's a good horse? Okay. Let's see if I can, did I force res? Let's see if I can find a rune arrow and see if it'll duplicate. Will it work? Doop. Live QAing on stream.
Someone discussing they just crashed while fighting the Envy Orowyrm. For those of you that might be new to Warframe, if you do end up crashing, which is unfortunate, you will have the ability to write up what was occurring while you crashed. And for our team on our end, it's incredibly helpful to include as many details as possible as to what you were doing, whether or not you were a host, client, all those sorts of things. So when you do get that crash report and it asks what you were doing while you crashed, please provide as many details as you can. It's incredibly helpful.
If you can even just make sure you submit it. I know a lot of people X out of them, which I understand. It's a random pop-up. You're like, what's going on? If you can submit it, it will literally take your logs and send it right to us.
Yep.
And so it will help us identify a lot of issues and actually what went wrong. So
Yeah,
majorly appreciated for those who could. Bones. Okay. Thank you for that.
Oh, Bones is a great name. Great song.
Oh, for the horse. That's true.
Great killer song.
Skeletor, maybe.
Ah.
Oh, killers, eh?
Yeah. Had to
I'm
bring
gonna
that
name my
back.
horse Samstown. I actually don't know the meaning of that, so I hope that wasn't weird.
It's Las Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Samstown's Las Vegas. The more you know.
Shaman.
How can you tell if you're a host or a client? So in the top right-hand corner of my screen right now, I can see that there is a small 1 indicated. That means that Taylor is the first player, and therefore she's the host. On Taylor's screen, you'd see a small icon when she's done melting our faces with an amazing Shazin solo.
There's a little 2.
You'll see a little 2. That means that I'm a client. If you're 2, 3, or 4, you're a client. If you're 1, that means you're host, and that means everyone else is connected via their internet connection. So sometimes issues persist in the game between whether or not you're host or your client. So being the 1 or being the 2, 3, 4 sometimes makes a big difference.
With
All right,
Shazin.
Taylor. Well,
What? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's why. Sorry. I literally had to play test these, so I better not mess this up. If you complete
Boom,
all 12
boom.
of these songs, because each song spawns in a different section of Duviri,
She's talking and playing, dang.
you will actually earn this courtly Shazin for yourself.
This is mid-concert when the band starts to monologue.
Thank you all, Twitch chat, for coming here. I love being here. Sorry, I'm pressing.
It's a paradox.
This is so indie, right?
What
It's like
isn't a paradox? Yeah.
the start of an indie song.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I did it, and that's all that
great.
matters. You have to complete it on Virtuoso, which is the hardest.
Yay. Do I have my clapping emote?
Hooray! I'm sorry. that
Nice
was,
work, Taylor.
That was rough, but we'll move on. We'll move on.
Now all we gotta do is find a hidden chest.
Did my sound get really loud all of a sudden?
Yeah, Dean wanted the people to be graced with your.
Oh, okay. I was like, I
phenomenal.
hope I didn't just create a bug.
Which also, for those of you who have been enjoying Duviri so far, I have been absolutely. We were saying during pre-roll when the opera singer was playing, we're like, can we just loop this for the entire stream?
Yeah.
Because it is
So good.
divine.
We do have a music video on our YouTube if you wanted to listen to the whole song and get some beautiful visuals of Duviri as a result. Let's find this hidden chest, please. Between this, oh, he found it.
Did I find it? Oh, I
no,
did
you
find
didn't.
it.
Oh, you found it?
I did find it. Don't fall.
Chad, love.
Chad, the amount of times I've died due to fall damage. So for those of you as well, if you're doing this puzzle, a little pro tip, you can either speed up the puzzle if you're running out of time, or you can slow it down using your A and D keys.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if you miss it, or if you need to be more precise, you can do that as well. And then also if you use, I believe it's W and S, it should let you go down, like actually bring your reticle up
like
and
jump
down
the,
through the
jump
rings.
the rings.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know the exact key bindings. It is in our patch notes if that matters
It
to
is.
you, if that's something that you want to look into, is what I'm saying. But yes. Definitely, it's great. You can slow it down if you just need more time to get that precise hit, because I know not everyone is able to necessarily like do fast precision games. Or if you miss one and you want to speed it up because it has to come back around, then you can do that too.
We're running out of time. Someone also much earlier was asking whether or not we can level up our weapons in the Undercroft or on the circuit. You can. So if you own the weapon,
You gotta own it.
and you haven't leveled it up yet, you can actually contribute XP to that weapon. So I was actually pretty pumped today because my Kuva Kortak that I am endlessly forming,
Yeah, and leveling.
I had the last like 2 levels of, it was like level like 36 to 38, and I earned that XP when I was in the Undercroft, which is fantastic. So I was very happy to be on the receiving benefit end of that. So yes, so if you get a loaner weapon, if it's a weapon you do not own, you don't get the affinity. However, if it is a weapon you do own and randomly chance across it, you can level it up and get that affinity.
Very cool. Anyone else having issues summoning the Orowyrm? If you're having issues, definitely let us know. Ooh.
Yep.
Let's do some
Logs, screenshots, videos.
whatever you got. We will find out shortly. So I'm hoping it's not the case, but if it is the case, then we can reproduce it live on stream. See, now it's doubled, okay? Pretty sure it's if you revive. So if you're really looking for Rune Marrow and you have boosters, sorry to tell you, but it's time to die.
It's the only way through.
Yeah. And also for those who are like me and play a lot of circuit, and you're constantly looking for decree fragments, they do not spawn in on Undercroft in Duviri missions, so the Duviri landscape. So if you have to go through the actual portal, they will not spawn. And if you don't know what a decree fragment is, they're like little floating gems. They kind of look like everlasting gobstoppers a little bit.
Yeah, they're like little blue
Floaty
floaties.
guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't. If you're in the circuit and you haven't found one yet, ask a teammate to waypoint one, because I really did not know what to look for at first.
Yeah.
And then, especially people become very efficient hunters.
Yeah.
You will not find them. So yeah, ask for a waypoint, check them out, and then once you see them, it's like, of course.
Exactly. And then once you collect 3 of them, you will actually get an extra decree, and you'll get resources and intrinsics for it as well. So 3 will spawn for every circuit mission, and then if you like only find 2, which has happened to me before, your progress will carry over. So like if you are missing one and you find another one in your next stage, that will be 3, and then it will count up from there. So. Hell yeah.
I need to refresh that
Sugar
one.
cubes for
What
horsey.
decree is
That's
that?
true. I gotta look for these guys.
5% damage.
My decree fragments weren't floating, they were just sitting on the ground. Wow. Those ones were just really tired, so. I don't know. Couldn't tell. Every single one I've seen is like somewhat floating, you know? Like it's on the ground, but it's not quite touching. Like a little aura around it, so. How do I do the owl puzzle at Titan's rest location? So those sounds like it from the cabinet. That is a multiplayer one. So if you're in a multiplayer session, you will have multiplayer puzzles spawn for you.
Yeah.
But
All Enigmas are multiplayer, correct?
no, some of them are solo.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, some of them are solo. But they can be done multiplayer if you wish. Although sometimes I feel like when you're puzzling with a friend, you're like, stop, I just want to do the puzzle by myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're ruining it.
You're ruining my
You're
puzzle.
not doing it correctly.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how to do it because I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to do all the puzzles. But there should be a way to do it. You got to just look around, see if there's anything glowing, anything that you can randomly interact with that you perhaps didn't expect. Oh,
I triggered a chest.
oh no, they're here. Here, we'll do
They're coming.
we'll do what Josh has always been talking about, which is
Yep.
if you parry them, they die immediately.
Get
I
parried,
can't
fool.
find them. Get parried. I'm like waiting for my horse, like a fool. Duviri is very fun. I hope waypoint bugs and progression stoppers get hammered out quickly. Me too. We very much are aware of them, and we very much want to fix them. And we assure you that it's not intended, and thank you all for your patience as we
Yes,
figure
thank
them out.
There were a few waypoint bugs actually solved in today's hotfix as well, which helps. But surely there'll be more bugs to squash.
There always are.
Yep.
What have I missed? You missed a lot, my friend, if you haven't seen the Warframe updates in a while. What do I want to do? Refund abilities. Where do we report bugs again? Forums. Let me do exclamation point forums.
The Duviri Paradox forums. That's the best place to report them.
Are those horses pettable? I asked Meg, I remember back a really long time ago. I don't think you can pet them. That might be, you know, like a future milestone bug to add because I think it's very important.
Which, another milestone bug that we had to address today is that in the loading screen, you
can't wiggle.
You can't wiggle the horses. The horses don't move. Some players have claimed that this makes the game unplayable. I agree.
Yeah.
This is unfortunately a code fix, so we will need to wait until our next cert update until we can fix that. But rest assured, it feels weird not being able to wiggle on the load-in screen, and we very much want that to happen. So.
This is so funny. You reported, or I forget who reported it, and Reb jumped in. She's like, "Yes, that's a big bug. We must fix it."
Yeah, please.
So good.
Marcus, I saw you going for this question, so I've saved it for you. It's from Desert Fox 85. Whose bright idea was it to let the children sing creepy songs?
Yeah.
I love them. Sorry, like they creep me out so much.
Who doesn't love a creepy singing child?
That's like the horror genre in a nutshell.
And I mean, Duviri's connected to the Zeramin. You got Skitter Girl. It's a whole theme.
Yeah.
No matter where you go, you can't avoid the creepy children.
You cannot.
If there's ever a theme to Warframe, it's that.
Another fun thing, if you are suffering from a status effect like I just was, because toxin status effects are no joke, if you use your 3, so your heal, it actually will also cleanse you of any status effects.
Super handy. So be sure to use it tactically and not spam it like me.
I spam it all the time. Listen, if it's off cooldown, I'm using it.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Let's see, can I?
We got some buddies. Okay, I'll take out the extra guys. You're not
frozen. She's so cool. Very nice.
Hell yeah. Bombi, hang on, buddy.
What about the advancement of cross save? It's always in the works, my friend.
Always in the works.
Believe it or not, it's a humongous project. So can we shake hands?
I don't see why not. Where's my handshake?
I love how you were using the Bashamo armor set. Every time we load in, I'm like, oh, there's another Dax.
Yeah, yeah, it's me. Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. I see you've increased your stealth statistics. That's great.
That should be wear a full set of Bashamo. You can blend in with the Dax.
Reynard says, what about a child frame that creates dolls for combat? We are not a horror game. What the hell is that?
There's already one doll in this quest. Don't push it.
I know. Oh, that's true. Thank you, Rabbit. Rabbit. Oh, they're scared.
The Rabbit provides.
They're spooky. This guy was raking and now he has to cower for his life. Okay.
Poor guy, just trying to guard.
I know, right? It's like, I just gotta do my chores.
Okay.
Not a horror game, it's true. Rap, tap, tap. It's not a doll as an action figure.
Nice.
It is articulated, you know, it looks like it's got joints. Okay, I should pay attention and not read chat. So for this point, once you're ready to summon the Orowyrm, you'll see there's some little wormlings around them, and then as well, you'll be accosted with some giant energy balls or fireballs, I think? What is it for envy?
Grand energy balls.
Grand energy balls. And if you hit them, you will get a speed boost. And if you don't hit them, they will they will knock you off your horse and you will die.
The speed boost is essential.
Yes, it really is. Okay, so now I am worming. It's worming time.
Let's go.
Chains of Hera made you shiver your timbers. There you go.
That was the goal.
Warframe that creates Jack-in-the-Boxes. I feel like that's just Mirage, guys. Like, she creates little presents. Isn't that her one of her abilities?
Yeah, her
sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
I'm so bad with ability names. I'm sorry.
It's the one I helminthed. I've got Nyx's ability.
Oh boy.
On, you know.
Whose idea was it to give Hildren a prime a 10-pack of abs, the entire world, everyone was like,
Universally.
that's it. A Warframe that's an accomplished barkeep hibachi chef.
Now we're talking.
That's what we're talking about.
Now we're talking.
Fantastic.
DJ Young, we actually did answer the name of the opera singer on our recent Warframe AMA. So if you're looking to figure out who that opera singer was that has done
Baruuk, you're so cool.
some incredible vocals for the update, you can check that name out on there. It is failing to come to mind right now, but that's the place to find it. And see, this is nice. We don't have to skip the cinematic.
I did it once.
I did it today.
In a public setting, and someone's like, I was watching that, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't think about it. It's just, you've been playing this so much in testing, and then you're just like, oh, skip it, because how many times have I watched this? Oh, honestly, so sorry to that random person. I hope you have enjoyed your Orowyrm cutscene since then. Bombastine, my love, I'm sorry.
Apologies.
So I have the Sea-Doo. You know, shotgun may not be the best for this fight. As you can kind of see, there's some waypoints here that you want to kill. They're not necessarily waypoints, but there's some shiny rings. And so you gotta destroy those and not die, which is impossible apparently.
I got you. Maybe, oh, right, you can't access your alternative character.
I know. But we've added, if you know, so that you're not punished by whatever has been available to you in the Teshin Cave, you're able to pick up some Imperators and shoot the rings yourself, which is great. And these do come with their own default mods set, so if you're familiar at all with how Teshin's Cave works, certain gear gets just like a default mod loadout. Sorry, goodness gracious. So these won't use your mods, these will use whatever it is that the dev team has designed for you.
Which is great. I'm surprised at the amount of default mod configs do more damage than my custom
That's what I was saying.
I'm like, come on.
I was watching a Twitch streamer, I guess it was yesterday. Can you believe this only came out yesterday?
I can't believe it. It has been a
It feels like it's been a week.
It's been like a month-long week.
Yeah.
It's been huge.
Anyway, they were saying like, yeah, some of these mod configs look exactly like mine. I was like, that is the ultimate compliment.
That is a great compliment.
Shout out to Connor and whoever else worked on that, because
Bless you, Connor.
We are so blessed to have Connor here. If you give out relay blessings, will it be affected in Duviri, and will it be or be affected by various blessings? So we did add this in the patch notes a little bit in terms of like boosters. They should apply. So like I said, your resource boosters should be working on your resources that you pick up, and then affinity boosters should be working on owned equipment in Duviri. So like if you have Excalibur, you form it and you rolled Excalibur, you will get double affinity when you use them in Undercroft. Maybe in Transference too, I think. I don't know how that works. Credits don't really apply because you don't get credits. And then the one thing is that affinity boosters won't work on your owned intrinsics, because intrinsics aren't affinity based the way that they are for Railjack. So I hope it covers everything.
Exactly. Yeah, I think you got everything.
I don't know about the other ones though, to be honest, like drop chance booster. I forget what the other blessings are, but I think logically they should work because boosters work. So, and if they don't, let us know. Oh my gosh, this was a bad time. I'm not using my loadout appropriately. I'm sorry.
The minigun is called the Imperator. And yeah, everyone gets an Imperator that will load in for you. So just in case your weapons perhaps weren't DPS heavy, got the Imperator.
Or even just like a far range. Like I was trying to shoot it, I remember with the Ogress in playtesting. I was like, this is not a good time for me. I'm struggling. Yes.
Yeah, I think I got the Rubico in one of the playtests. I was like, oh, let's go, come on.
Yeah, and if you want to change out, like you can just drop the weapon. So now I'm back on my Sea-Doo. But then it should spawn, I think, every wave. If you wanted to grab it again. Let's get him. He's dead. How did we get it? You could kind of see right there. It spawned in the middle.
Right on the platform.
It will spawn after a little while. So, plus health blessing. I don't know if the health blessing affects actually. So sorry about that.
But there are intrinsic paths to get your drifter more health in Duviri.
There's some weird effects. I don't know what's going on. but.
I think, yeah, I saw that a bit on our load-in. I thought it might have just been the cinematic. I don't know if I actually saw that during our fight. I think it might just be cinematic.
Yeah, I think it's a cinematic.
Booyah.
Interesting. So now we have a chest that we can open.
Brilliant.
And you can see my rewards. So I got Pathos Clamps, Intrinsics,
Okay.
and Rare Decree.
That
And Marcus is bugged.
I am now in the effects. Let's see if I can. See, you just got to get back on your Kaithe.
That is so funny. What is floating around you? Is that like
That's my ephemera.
the trio orbit? So that must have been it.
Nothing to worry about. Just a little, just a little blender moment. And now we're back. Just in case you're freaking out, just summon your Kaithe, and there's nothing to worry about.
That's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. So at this point, you're given the option to extract. You are given as well the option to use, more decrees. So if you wanted to continue, because especially we're on the Duviri landscape, more and more, not more and more, but just all of the side objectives that were available at the start are still going to be available. So if Marcus, for some reason, finds a Shazin or a moth eating spot or whatever as he flies, he can still get that and still get intrinsics and still get rewards. And then I believe the intention is that the portal will stay up, but depending on how far you go, there might still be bugs to iron out. So I won't speak too concretely on that fact.
Someone's just asking for. I didn't hit the ground, so then when I went to go back to, it's hard to explain. Someone's asking that Orowyrm is difficult to take down on solo. Is there any way to extract back to Teshin's cave? So we did explain at the top of the stream. Currently, it is bugged. You will keep your intrinsics and your resources. However, it will say that you don't have them. You do retain them up until your last decree earned. So on your last decree, your intrinsics and your resources will save. If you hit leave Duviri, you'll then be greeted with, I don't want to click through. Just in case.
Yeah.
But you will keep your resources and your intrinsics. It currently doesn't appear as though you do, but you do.
They do save, I promise.
They do save.
Oh,
and in a future update, we'll have it be more clear. So then you'll be able to extract whenever. And that's also a good fix as well. Or sorry, not a good fix. It is a fix if you do encounter a prog stop or perhaps a host migration and you're unable to finish your mission. Simply extracting, you will keep everything you've earned up until that point, and you can jump back in. So
up into decree. So if you have, for some reason, like gone and broken a bunch of aggro stones or whatever, it won't count for you. So just keep that in mind. Like if you're not seeing things reflected the way that you think they should be, that is not. Oh, so this is the token that we were talking about, and it's really creepy. You're spinning. I'm trying to do one of the puzzles.
yeah, you got one on the side of the building.
Oh, flip. I didn't go fast enough. Okay.
Oh.
Someone made
okay,
my
okay.
jam run?
Yeah.
I actually haven't ever done this one, so let's see if we can. Let's do this.
Question for you, Taylor. Do you want help?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I think we need multiple people to do this one.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Okay, I can get the
There's
one
like
on the back.
On the floor, yeah.
Or I think this one you might have to get it from the. Oh.
Is there any more?
Yeah, there's one up top, but it's showing a symbol.
Yeah, I think we want that because we want to make it match. Whatever's here. Oh, I'm dying. It's hard.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can see the cipher on the side here with the paragram. Chalice, shovel.
I love that. It reminds me of the sacrifice
shovel.
when everyone was talking about the.
Yeah.
So the shovel's already done. Because
Okay,
this
so the
one
shovel is
here.
done, so we
Yeah.
need the E and the chalice.
The E and the chalice. I actually don't know where the other one is.
Well, the one is on the side. Oh, does it have to
third
individually
one.
be that glyph, or can you rotate between?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So there's
why
actually
it's a puzzle.
so many puzzles that the team has added for this. So there are quite a few. I don't know if there's others.
Well, there's a lot of chests in this one individual area.
I know. Oh, it's on Give me
Don't know if selecting this one will reset it. This one on the roof? Oh, have you left? Okay.
No, I'm not leaving. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if there was like anything below here for some reason, but I am not seeing anything. What's this?
Lit up. That looks good.
But I'm gonna take a screenshot. If anyone is watching.
Is this a timed?
Oh, I went real far away.
Oh,
sorry.
okay. This one is a timed one.
Yeah, they're all timed, I think. Okay, so I'll hit the thing again. It's
Okay.
right here.
Yeah, that's the first one. Okay, I'll grab the second. I'm shooting the third.
Oh, I found it. Okay. You said it's the chalice. Okay, the chalice. So
Yeah.
that one needs to be the E.
Which one?
The one that's over here. On the.
Oh, okay.
That needs to be the E. I can keep hitting the things again if you need it.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go. And then that. And then this middle guy here needs to go. Can I hit it? I can't. My angle's wrong.
Okay, I got
Damn
it.
it.
Oh,
Okay. We'll get this. We'll get it.
Got it.
Come on. Okay.
Okay.
We're really good at video games, guys. It's fine.
This one's a puzzle. This
It's
one's
a
not
puzzle.
combat.
This doesn't count.
Okay.
Nice. And then this needs to be E. Flippy flips. It's really hard to fly my horse. I'm just gonna keep hitting this. Yeah.
Okay, got one E. Hey!
We did it!
We got it!
It just took forever. It's fine.
Yay!
Hooray!
Oh, and the Peregrine's so happy!
Wait,
Celebrate with a platinum prize.
Yes.
Yes. Did we get any resources?
We did get resources.
See, there we go. The Enigma Gyrum. I'm pointing at it. You can't see it on the screen. But you can see in my mission complete, that is where you get the resources. And clearly it is affected by resource boosters because I have one running.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
The winner.
What do you say, Taylor?
Waffle 908! Congratulations, you won 1,000 platinum. Message the Warframe channel you're watching on with the Warframe username, platform you play on, and we'll get you your plat. Sorry, you want a high five or something?
Yeah, we get a high five.
Sorry, you were implying something else.
No, I was gonna say, what do we want to jump into next?
Let's leave because
do it.
it's like 7-Eleven.
Oh, it is 7-Eleven. Let's bounce. Well, this has been a lovely.
I can't believe we did it. I was like, oh, we're gonna flub it on stream.
You nailed it, guys.
Yeah, so wish you didn't
got
lose
it.
all the rewards
Oh,
when
yeah.
you lose an endless
Bam.
battle. The circuit
yeah.
currently works like all other endless missions, right? I'm pretty sure. Like you fail a survival,
Yeah,
you
fail,
lose everything.
You fail.
Right? So I understand the complaints, but that's kind of what it's operating off of.
I mean, there should be some risk,
Right?
in my opinion.
We made sure that you could see what your next mission will be. So if you're like, I don't have a Frost, I don't have a Gar, I don't want to
Yep.
do defense, but you want to risk it all for another Void Flood, you could do that. But yeah. Oh, I got a fish!
Hey, you did get a fish. Oh, and I got a fish too.
What kind?
The Xeron.
Oh, yeah.
A small little
Golden Maw finds Xerons is exceptionally delicious.
Oh yeah, it looks like a
Amazing.
Jolly Rancher. Of course it's delicious.
Yeah. There are some UI bugs that we know about for resources not reflecting properly in the end of mission, because right now I don't see the Gyrum, for example. So that is something we're also aware of. But yeah. Oh my gosh.
Fantastic.
Holy cannolis. I'm something of a
GGs.
fish myself. I knew it, Digressive. I knew it. We'll find out in person at TennoCon if you're going to be there.
It's true.
More fish storage. You got to pick your favorites, okay?
I would
Gotta
love
pick
more
your
fish
favorites.
storage. A whole fleet of, a whole school.
A whole wall? Listen,
Ooh.
as someone who's owned fish before, you know that does not smell the best.
No.
That's a stinky room.
Yeah, it's a bad room. It's a
Yeah.
room you don't want. It's a room that you think you want, and then you get there and you're like, you know, not for me.
No, I'm okay,
That's
I'm
what I
okay.
want.
Anyway, there's no transition to this.
But what we do want
Is to watch.
To watch. Some time to watch our.
Featured video of the week from MCGamer CZ, who did a complete overview of the Duviri Paradox. So if you want to learn more about the update, I believe his section right now is talking about the circuit.
Yes.
I did not
Talking
have a
about the
chance to
circuit.
watch it, so I
Yeah.
was like, I trust you guys.
Yeah. If you haven't already gotten a fantastic amount of intel from Taylor, here's some more intel on,
Yeah.
on the circuit.
More info.
Warframe-only circuit mode, on the other hand, is a little bit different. Firstly, you need to choose a path, which is a new way to farm Warframe. So for me, for example, I can either go after Excalibur, Trinity, or Ember. When you select one of these, you'll be locked into it until the next weekly reset, and as you do stuff in the circuit, you will slowly progress towards getting all the bits and bobs you need for that frame. However, there is also a Steel Path version, which is how you farm the Incarnon adapters. And here you actually have to select two. You get the first one at tier 5 and the second one at tier 10. The cool thing about the circuit is you don't just get the things you select, and this goes for the normal Warframe path as well. You can get resources, arcanes, adapters, and all kinds of different stuff. The circuit takes place exclusively in the Undercroft, so it's Warframe combat, and it cycles through a few different mission types. It cycles between 5 waves of defense, 5-minute survival, excavating 300 cryotic, sealing 5 ruptures in a void flood, and killing an X amount of enemies in an exterminate. Whenever you finish one of these mini missions, you get to choose a decree, so you will slowly power yourself up as you do more and more stuff. And there are also decree fragments scattered throughout the mission, so you can get extra decrees if you find them all. The circuit is a really good way to farm a lot of different stuff, but the difficulty of it will be wildly different based on what kind of gear you get to pick. Because again, just like with the story mode version of Duviri, with the circuit you also have to choose from a random selection of gear.
Look at that.
MCGamer CZ, I could listen to you read the phone book.
Honestly, I love his videos so much. They're so great. Yes, I saw lots of people commenting about him as well, which is so sweet.
To those of you saying it's the Weapon Encyclopedia guy, yeah, it is the Weapon Encyclopedia guy.
It is exactly him.
MCGamer CC puts out a lot of fantastic videos on all the different weapons in Warframe, and I'm glad that's what he's, that's what you guys recognize him from.
Yeah,
that's great.
Someone also mentioned they can only get Excalibur, Trinity, and Ember, so the rotation will change every single week. For Warframes, it's actually in release order. It is in our update notes, so if you wanted to read through, I believe next week is, I don't know, I don't have that open right now, but it's available. Same with the Incarnons. It is a set 6-week schedule, so you gotta plan around your vacations. You know, I'm just kidding. It's a thing for certain people, which I completely understand and appreciate. So I definitely have like days where I'm like, oh, I really want to play like Apex, but I know their update is next week. So
exactly. Yeah, you gotta hold off. You gotta portion it out. Something we really did have to portion out tonight.
Capture and FANART?
Capture and FANART.
Capture and FANART. Oh my gosh.
We really had to hold back.
So much. Marcus, I'm so sad we didn't hear the thing.
I know.
Oh, Marcus didn't sing
I didn't do the thing.
He didn't do the thing.
I didn't do the thing because as
okay.
I checked, my FANART had not saved. However, I will quickly flip through and save it now as we go. Because starting off for us, for FANART tonight, we've really been, and I was saying this to Taylor earlier, we've been really blessed because I feel like a lot of people were holding out and had a lot of FANART saved up for the update. So Wednesday, like yesterday, as things got going, it became an absolute onslaught of FANART, and we are nothing but the humble recipients of all this fantastic art that we have for this week. And starting us off, we have Cleo Naturin.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
They are delivering us Equinox Prime, but fancier. How do you make Equinox Prime fancier? I didn't think that that was a possibility.
You put her in, like, that looks like a really nice pantsuit. You know what I mean?
That is like Star Wars high society.
100%. She looks so good.
Sith Lord, maybe. It's
Sith Lord on her day off.
Yeah, on the day off.
Yeah.
On the day off. But a counselor in the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sith Lord.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. I know where you're going.
Thank you for that, Cleo.
Don't say it.
Next up, we've got Prime to Average, who's giving us this Happy Duviri release day. So obviously Prime to Average was super excited about the beards that came with the Duviri Paradox, as we are as well. And you can see this lovely. The beard's even fitting through the fingers.
Oh yeah.
The drifters finally get to, they're not clean shaven anymore. And I feel like beards are fitting for Duviri. Like if you're in Duviri, 100%. You're not clean shaven. You're growing a beard. You're in the Tempest.
If you have played through the quest, you know, maybe personal grooming. Maybe you're not quite in the right mind space to be able to, maintain your facial hair the way you want to.
Perhaps
so.
not. Or perhaps you think the beard looks cool.
That
and
too.
No one's told you yet, because Drifter, I don't know.
He looks great with the beard. What are you talking about?
Teshin definitely gives off the air, like he would encourage him to also grow a beard. Be like,
Yeah.
we're in the cave, let's grow beards together, it'll be
Beard
cool.
buddies. Is that something that guys do?
Yeah.
I love it.
It's solidarity.
There's a whole month for it. I should have known.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. It's like, hey, we gotta see if our beards look bad again, and we'll take a whole month to make all of our loved ones and friends suffer through it.
I love it. That's so good.
Yeah. What we don't have to suffer through though is Karu. This was their Baruuk. I love these. Baruuk. It was a warm-up doodle of the Baruuk Donan skin.
What are you warming up for? Make the Mona Lisa? Like, Jesus.
Check out those V abs.
So good.
Damn, Baruuk. Damn.
If you don't know, Karu is the concept artist behind this beautiful skin, of course. So.
They are the progenitor, you could say.
Ooh, I
this
love it.
Fantastic, fantastic skin. So, yeah, we were all blessed with the Baruuk Deluxe that came with the Duviri Paradox, and I'm glad Karu had this lovely artwork for us to celebrate with.
I know they've been waiting for a while, but it's here.
It's been in the works.
It's worth the wait.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And now, as well, for anyone who would like to submit your fan art, we check a few different areas of our community to grab different bits of fan art. So the first few from Twitter. These next couple are going to be from Tumblr. So if you're on Tumblr, submitting hashtag Warframe fan art will help us find your art and then feature amazing pieces like this one from Cleo Naturin again. This is Dominus Thrax on their throne. Boy.
Love him. Is that weird that I am obsessed with Dominus Thrax?
No, because they've got a lot going on.
I just am a really big fan of the voice actor and like just that last segment of the quest when I don't even know how to explain it, but there's a part that I just love so much and I've played it so many times and I still love it no matter what. So
Makes
anyway.
me tear up.
It makes you tear up
Yeah,
and like you just get to experience the gameplay with Dominus Thrax's narration and that's all. And I just love them for it.
It's excellent.
Anyway.
This is also often how I sit in chairs, so I identify with that a lot. This is the
That
is the
is,
comfort way to do it.
yeah, I feel so
the cross legs,
seen.
this is the like,
Yeah.
the, like,
100%.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, this
Great.
is excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you for that, Cleo. And then on a similar note, we have Squidominus Thrax, which I saw this on the subreddit earlier this week. I'm a huge SpongeBob fan. This was like, this was perfect. This was absolutely perfect.
The little
You got the little squeaks in the corner. The dead worm. It really, and I commented this on the post too, it's so thematically fitting for SpongeBob and Squidward's dynamic. It feels odd to go from such a atmospherically heavy piece to now SpongeBob and Squidward, but I just love it. I just love it so much. So I think that was from Ibumnuc.
Ibumnuc, yeah.
NUC.
Yeah.
Thank you for that on Tumblr. Next up, this is, oh my goodness, another Holistichiatus. Holistichiatus, that's what it is.
There we go.
It is a well-known fact to all of us that the unbent knee must be broken. So this was a dual piece of their drifter with the stranger. Oh, so we have the Narmer in one and the stranger mask in the other.
Oh
Mask of the
man,
stranger.
I love how they have the beard with it. You gotta keep the beard.
Got to keep the beard.
That's
even
so
underneath the mask.
good.
It's awesome.
Damn.
So thank you for that, Holisticatius. Love the duality in those two.
I think it's
two different
holistic
emotions.
hiatus.
Holistic. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Holistic hiatus. Holisticatius. Holistic hiatus on Tumblr. Those are sensational. Next up, Warframe fan artist who has already graced us with fan art in this update. From Joriel, it's time to prepare their drifter fashion. So for those of you that have already claimed your first Twitch drop, the Bombastine community glyph was designed by Joriel, which is fantastic. You can see their adorable art on display here as well with their Excalibur and Ivara getting ready for the update.
I love the little face with the mask.
Yeah, it's determined. It's a determined face.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it's super cute. I always love their update Ivaras. They're fantastic.
And they're wearing, oh man, I just want to be able to put clothes on my Warframe now. Imagine putting them in outfits.
Yeah,
oh
dress them up.
no.
Get them all a different drip.
Add it. Next update, Reb.
Yeah.
That's where we go from here.
Yeah, easy. Someone's asking, they're like, how many steps does it go through to convert like the operator armor to drifter? And it's
Yeah.
like,
So much.
If there's an easy way to do it, and then there's the proper way to do it, and we do the proper way.
Of course.
And it takes a long, long time. So That is why they are sometimes take more time, but is very, very much worth it in the end. So this is a slight departure from Duviri, but I did love this quite a lot. This is from Freyaloi.
Oh.
This is bringing over their current pirate hyperfixation Warframe.
Oh, cool.
So we have Sevagoth's Shadow and the Hydroid Deluxe skin.
Oh, man.
Which is really, really, really cool. So
That is unreal. Oh, the hands. Do you see the hands in the water?
Oh, I'm just
that's
seeing those
so
now.
cool.
I am just seeing those now.
Damn.
That is unreal.
That's like Lord of the Rings
That's
vibes.
absolutely
You
unreal.
do not want to get... Oh, and they even have like the Eros ephemera on their Sevagoth as well because of the wings. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Damn, this
Yeah.
is what a fish must feel like when it's getting caught by a bird.
Ooh, yeah, like a kingfisher. Oh, yeah. Like a big heron swooping through the air.
Yeah.
Looks like a fantastic duel for the ages. So thank you for that, Freyaloi.
Beautifully
Next up,
done.
we have Curdy. There are
Curdy.
two paths. Two paths that you can choose.
choose.
There's something about the chibis. They're just little pudgy guys.
Chunky guys.
Yeah. They're
I think the fact that they don't have feet is like what is so important. Like they do have feet, but they don't.
yeah,
you know?
it's like the tap 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 tap.
Oh,
They got little
100%.
stumpies, yeah.
Oh, boy.
And a huge Sriracha. They still look. Drifter still looks really determined and intimidating.
Yeah.
though.
I think it might be because Excalibur has like the little emissives right there where he looks a little dappy. He's a little goofy guy.
They're great. I wouldn't know what path to choose. I'd just take them both into my arms and protect them
Both,
forever and
yeah,
ever.
yeah.
I would for sure. Curdy. Thank you for that, Curdy. And rounding out our fan art, this is from Royal Pratt.
Pratt, every time. You just
So
kill
good.
it. This is so great.
With the iconic Thrax pose and their drifter. It's a cinematic poster. It's, I love the glow behind the drifter as well. It's got some excellent balance. The
little space effects almost. I'm not quite sure what it is. Like a voidy, spacey.
yeah,
it's
like
so
a galaxy
good.
behind. It's
Damn.
really shows off the core theme of the update really, really well. And it's a fantastic showcase. So thank you for that, Royal Pratt. Bringing the goods, as always.
Beautiful.
That's our fan art for this week. Thank
Fan
you all. We do post the links to all our fan art in the Warframe Discord, discord.gg/play Warframe if you'd like to check those out.
And the YouTube description
and
as
the
well.
YouTube description as well.
So later.
check
Not right
those
now,
out.
but later. Okay, I have Captura as well. Normally, listen, I can't stop myself when there's Captura, but I literally had no time. So I apologize if there's not 15. I wish I could have picked them all, but it's been really busy. But this,
It equalizes out across all the weeks.
It really
For all the
does.
15s. Yeah.
this 7 I
There
have.
was a hotfix at launch like 45
There was
minutes
a
before.
hotfix. There was a bunch of stuff
it's
going
been a
on.
week.
Plus, this just means that there's even more for the team to pick next week. So I'm
Precisely.
really just being generous. But this first piece is by, sorry, let me scroll down. This is by CG on Discord, A New Beginning, which I'm pretty sure they had to take this in the quest. Like, how else would you get this? I don't know. But I love the owls so much. So I saw quite a few people doing owl shots, but this was the first one I saw.
There's been a lot of people talking about the Peregrines in chat too.
Oh, they're so
A
cute.
lot.
And then speaking of Baruuk's deluxe
yes.
skin from earlier, this is MP161 from Discord as well. I think this has the TennoCon helmet, but he's got the arms on the bottom, joining the double-armed club, which is great.
It's the perfect color of the missives to match the background as well.
This is also Teshin's cave, so clearly they've used the Teshin's cave Captura scene. I think they're a creator, so that's probably why they got it early access. But you will be able to actually purchase that from Kaithe store, so as it rotates. But yes, beautiful.
Unreal.
And then I think I kept everything Duviri. Yeah, I did. So this is from Cautionary Tale, and it is the royal bearing. I love the beard. I love the hair. 100%. He looks like he is the newly throned king to the kingdom. I love how the fact that they took this with the mirror behind it, so you can see Excalibur just crouching.
Yeah, there's some arrogance in those eyes.
A little. I think he's a benevolent king.
Oh, you think
Yeah.
benevolence?
I think. Have you seen The Green Knight, the movie?
I have not seen the
Okay,
Green
never
Knight.
mind. He reminds me of that guy, but that's
Okay.
okay. Just beautiful. So good.
So good.
I love it so much. Is this the Saida Prime suit?
I think it is, yeah, from
And I think this was just added for Drifter.
That was actually added on launch. That was a
On this launch?
No, when the Cytoprime suit launched with Hero Prime. We quietly also made it available for. It was only advertised as an operator suit, but it was also available as a drifter suit, as a surprise for those of you.
Marcus is the master.
Yeah.
And that's the Feldune, I think, the little sash. Just great. Exquisite all around. And then next from Slip on Discord as well. Again, making use of that beautiful Teshin cave. You can see some of the. What is that supposed to be in the side? I have actually never ventured over there, but I think it might be like.
Ooh, I think it's
some
like, some emissives, from the Zeramin. Yeah, some Zeramin crossover.
But you pick your choices. Who did you pick for the quest?
Ooh, I picked. When I played through it on the Switch, I played with Mag, and then I played with it on Volt, on the PC.
Mag all the time.
Couldn't tell you why. Mag all the way.
Yeah, I think I played through with each of them multiple times before launch, but then Mag on my official first ever.
Mag holds
playthrough.
it down. She's reliable.
She's great. I love her. I feel like she was a meme for so long that now I just want to vindicate her all the time. Speaking of incredibly powerful, this Captura scene by Lady Novita. Wait, I'm confused. Is this Lady Novita? I thought it was. Maybe this is the wrong person. Wisp.
Somnium?
I might have linked the wrong thing. I think this is Azalur.
Oh.
This is Azalur. So I actually didn't download this image. So I will find Lady Novita's right now, actually.
Okay.
But this is from, like I said, Azalur on Discord. I love how just like subtle their operator cosmetics are, or their drifter cosmetics. And of course, they're using the new drifter suit, which is fantastic.
They showcase the glow and the way the materials pick up light so well.
The textures in
and
them
the
are
somatics.
so good.
It's the contrast of the two different key lights in this piece work really well as a nice contrasting balance.
I'm pretty sure this is in the chrysolith.
I think it is in the chrysolith.
Of the little
it's got
gap,
the trees in the background. Great snipe.
Excuse me as I scan a QR code because apparently my
Viviel,
Discord
are
is
these AI art? They are not AI art. These are generated by our Warframe Captura artists in our community.
from our own video game, not made by AI.
From Warframe.
Not
And we grabbed these from the Discord, from Tumblr. From
These are all
Twitter.
Discord right now.
Oh, these are all Discord.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, I was like, I should go on other websites, but literally it was just so good, all on Discord, that I didn't have to go forth any further. And then number 6, this is from Anarose on Discord. So this is them using their Kaithe in the open landscape with their Zaku, which again is intrinsic design. So did you like farm so hard? Like, damn.
They must have. That's a quick turnaround.
That was so good.
That's a really quick turnaround. They were gunning for it big time. I mean, this that fits so well between the Zaku Deluxe and the Kaithe. I don't know how I hadn't thought of that before. It matches their Kaithe so nicely.
It is so beautiful.
That's rad.
And then from the Varlinator, they also posted this on Discord, but also on Twitter. This beautiful edit of the Wisp Somnium skin. I love their use of the Archon shard in the chest to be like that cool science fiction, futuristic thing, and like, all of it is so good. This is unreal. This looks
Such
like
a gem.
This looks like
It's dripping with atmosphere.
Dripping with atmosphere. I love it. It looks like it would be like the cover of like a really interesting graphic novel. You know what I mean? Like I would pick this up and it would be
like
it would blow my mind probably.
It's funny you should mention that, given that Somnium is a story, not a novel, but.
Oh right, isn't that the first ever science fiction?
My
I
God.
remember our conversations.
There's someone on the subreddit who is guessing what pieces of fiction we might be addressing in the update, and I think they would have already known Somnium because we talked about it ahead of time. Yeah.
This is the Lady Novita piece. So more Wisp Somnium, beautiful shot. You know, I really love the.
I can see why you went back for it. Great.
I love the fact that they used the mirror and just the creativity with that. And I mean, everything else, you know, it's Wisp. So
The shawl.
the shawl,
skin.
the little hole in her back at the top. That's all we're talking about. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pieces. Obviously not a reflection of the insane amount of amazing Capturas that are out there. I could only grab so many.
We're going to be eating well for weeks and weeks and weeks.
So long.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it. We also have a fantastic video, I
Yes, we do.
believe.
Ew.
Helen, if you want to enlighten us.
Okay. I'm coming up behind Marcus to talk to you all. I felt chaotic today.
Yeah.
So
Jump on in.
if you know our new plan for 2023, we've introduced Warframe's Word of the Month. And this Thursday happens to be the last Thursday of April. So we wanted to choose a great, not too spoilery, Duviri word to celebrate yesterday's update for this one. And so Ryan, who hasn't made a Word of the Month video yet, it's the first one, is going to talk to you about Bombastine, whom we've all known and loved since TennoCon last year. So with that, Dean, I'll let you take it away.
Hey, my name is Ryan Moll. I'm a narrative designer and writer here at Digital Extremes, and I'm here to tell you about today's word of the day, Bombastine. It goes back to the months leading up to TennoCon of last year. We were really starting to concrete our vision for Duviri and what it was and who the characters were. And we knew we needed an NPC, but also a character to be on stage during TennoCon for the virtual stage, to be announcing what would be coming. And we knew we wanted him to be a kind of bombastic, carnival barker type person. And Adrian Bott, another writer here who's I think you met on a previous Word of the Day, did some wonderful preliminary writing for him that we were going to use for our auditions and just to kind of get a sense of where this character was. And we hadn't yet named him. Sometimes, you know, names come later. We use temporary names. And especially for auditions, we need a name that an actor can look at and really get a sense of who the character is. But, you know, it may not ever be the final name. It may not get into game. We may come up with something better. And so to come up with a character name that would really get the actor's creative juices flowing, Adrian came up with this kind of on-the-nose name, you know, for a bombastic character. He said, well, what about Bombastine? And, you know, we all kind of smiled and said, that's good. Put it out there, and we got a ton of amazing auditions back. It was a really tough choice, but one audition stood above the crowd, and that was Kevin Lim out of Vancouver, just a great actor, and he really brought the character to life.
I give you Bombastine's boons. How cool is this?
And we did a follow-up audition with him, and it really worked. And later on, as we were getting closer to TennoCon, we said, okay, yeah, but what's his name going to be for real? And you know, we looked at it and we said, well, it's just got to be Bombastine. It can't be anything else. And so that's the story of how Bombastine came to be Bombastine.
Oh,
Yeah, Ryan.
hell yeah. And hell yeah, Kevin.
Yeah. Oh, love Kevin Lim.
They are he's very, very active on his Instagram and Twitter. And he is just the embodiment of Bombastine.
Downright sensational voice. Thank you for that video,
Right?
Helen.
When he first
A
started
pleasure.
talking, I was like, how are you, him? And then he just transformed.
clicks into the
I was
voice, you're like, oh.
wow.
Of course.
So
Yay.
good.
It's unreal.
Thank you for that
Unreal.
video.
A pleasure. Good to see Ryan out and about on the streams now. And no, guys, he's not in the DE Writers Dungeon. We don't keep writers in the dungeon.
He has plenty of natural sunlight, as you can tell by those two
Come
tiny
on.
windows. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Ryan's good, guys. Ryan's good. Don't worry about Ryan. He's fantastic. He's a great writer.
Fantastic. Because Duviri is so expansive, you know, there's the whole new kingdom, there's all these weapons and all of that stuff that comes with it, but there's also new dojo decorations. Can you look at that transition, guys? I'm so good at my job.
Oh, yeah.
So if you visit your dojo, there are a ton of Duviri dojo decorations, a new cave room that you can do, all in preparation for a new showcase that will be starting on May 4th, so next Thursday. So if you're looking to have a dojo added to the star chart, from my understanding, get everything ready because we're going to be taking submissions again. But we are still featuring some of the amazing dojos that already exist from our previous showcase. So let's pop on over to the Xbox Moon Freedom Fighters clan. I don't know if they can still hear me.
They can.
Oh, hello. Look, it's the Orowyrm.
Whoa. Hey,
Look.
that's in game now. I mean, it was a tree last wish. It was there with mirror defense. And I was like, really? That was real here.
Do you have the video, dude?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So this is Relais Ostronia.
Fountain.
I don't know. if
Cozy
this
and
is-
precarious.
I think this might be Black Market.
That is the black market.
Don't call the police. It's fine. Yes. So this is
delightful.
Relais Ostronia. I don't know.
Oh,
what
good
language that's
accent.
supposed to be.
Drogon.
Targaryen.
Drogon.
This is the
Oh,
Iron Throne.
yeah.
Very sharp.
That's big. Let's
pun
go,
intended.
Drogon.
Man.
Drogon is the biggest dragon that has existed since Balerion the Black Dread. I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm so
He was,
excited.
Vhagar was way
Was
bigger
the
than
fan art earlier meant to also be a Game of Thrones reference?
It might have been.
The knee unbent or whatever?
No, I think that's a line directly from.
Oh, okay.
Push.
It
You're
felt
thinking
like
of the
it.
House Martell.
Okay, this is Atlantis.
Mm.
I
Oh,
love that.
that Entrati orb is so Atlantis.
Very great. And then this is the Fortress of Cal, and Cal's
love
Fortress. Fortress de Cal. I think it's meant to be French. Look at, he's got like little defenses and everything. Listen, this man deserves.
Call ain't sleeping. Call knows.
He needs to sleep. He needs to be able to relax. This is like, he's got big
may have
Ron
lost
Swanson energy. You know
yes,
what I
he
mean?
does. He does. He may have lost his helmets and they may have returned.
Yeah.
Call knows.
That too.
Ooh.
And this is the Millennium Falcon.
Whoa.
The Faucon Millennium.
Red 7, Red 7. Oh, wow. They got the whole.
It was a Death Star.
They
Yeah,
got it
they got all
all.
of Return of the Jedi.
Damn, that was a planet, and it's not an. Oh, it's R2D2, or like it's meant to be a little drone.
It's got to be R2D2.
Oh, this is so cute.
There goes Darth.
These are great. Fantastic
Wow.
job to Freedom Fighters on
That was-
Xbox.
That was a really intricate layout of that whole scene from that movie.
Yeah, I love the diversity of references as well. You know, you got some Game of Thrones.
A little something for everyone.
Yeah.
Truly, no matter
Excellent
what.
stuff.
And yeah, we also, you know, I guess we have top 10 comments. We
do.
have 20 minutes left, so we should do another platinum prize.
We should.
Let's do it.
Platinum prize. And because we didn't have a million
A million pieces of fan
to
art.
go through, do you want me to do it?
Quioushira, Quioushira, you've won 1,000 platinum.
You did
Please
this
whisper the Warframe account on Twitch with your in-game alias and the platform that you play on, and we'll send you 1,000 platinum to spend in Warframe. Potentially get some stuff from the new update. Get your new
I
Drifter
wonder if
Millies.
it's Quioushira.
Curious
Like,
Shira?
like curious, but curious.
Curious.
Glorious indeed.
Curious.
Someone was mentioning that they didn't watch the Warframe International stream, so they're not getting a drop. So the current drops are directory-wide, and it's on until May 10th. So you have plenty of time. Whether you choose to only watch Warframe streams, so if you want to catch the dev stream tomorrow, you still will get like contributions to where that will be your full 3 hours there. Or, you know, if you just want to check out whoever is streaming in the directory in the meantime, whether it's a new player, an existing player who you love, maybe like a streamer who just happened to pick up the game because of the new update, any of those above, watch them. Make sure that they link their accounts though, because that needs to happen before drops will happen for you.
Make
So
sure you link your account as well.
that too.
Very, very important. When is the dev stream? 2 p.m. tomorrow. Twitch.tv/Warframe. Brilliant.
Just got dropped too, hell yeah. And if it's not updating, I noticed that sometimes I would have to refresh the stream to get it to, you know, register once I had a claim to drop. So this is, I think, one of the first times that we've done drops in this way. Basically, I just didn't want you guys to have the chance for their glyph multiple times because
true.
it sucks
It
if you
has
get
happened
multiple
before.
glyphs, right? So we're trying different things. And if it doesn't work out, give us feedback. We'll figure it out.
Let us know.
It's chill.
That's all.
Okay, so Helen, do you want 10 more minutes to do top 10?
I'm good with whatever. I have 10 fine comments here, but we could also do them later.
because there are some chat questions if we wanted to hop back into
Yeah.
Duviri, do
Yeah, yeah.
some
Cute.
side
Do some side
quests.
questing, yeah. See what we can cook up.
Okay, I'll let you do that because I shazened. I forced everyone to watch my
Alright.
shazen skills.
I will jump in.
So I'm just gonna chill.
Over to Marcus.
Yeah,
Yes.
just me.
I will go to a relay though if anyone wants to hang out in the relay. We'll go to Strata 10, and I will offer a blessing to all who join.
Ooh.
Blessings.
It sounded like Bombastine or something. The way you said that.
My dream. Don't
Oh,
don't threaten me with a good time.
Even though I will not be using you, because I'll just be doing side quests, I'm still going to pick up. Oh, why do I have all the stuff that I love right now? The
It's
Vcor
so
hack.
good.
Ah,
Well, it's great because if
unreal.
you don't extract properly, then you'll have it later if you want to do a run.
Great point. Great point. Well, post
Although I
prime
do
time
think it
run.
cycles in 15 minutes, so we won't talk about
Nope.
we won't think about that part. It's
Ooh,
fine.
I think I'm close to a. I really hope I hit a conservation.
For sure. I am seeing some comments about bugs. We are 100% aware that there are bugs right now, that the experience isn't perfect, that people are having issues, whether it's soft locks, issues with host migration, et cetera, et cetera. We don't want you to feel like we're not listening. Our team is actively working on fixing these issues where we can. We're looking for repros, all of that stuff.
I'm pretty sure Connor is still at his desk right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I understand how, kind of difficult and not fun it can be to have, some of your progress lost or whatever like that. But we are absolutely aware of that. And if you do have issues, if you do have bugs and you are upset, the best way to help us would to be offer insight on what exactly happened for you so that we can try and use that to reproduce the issues ourselves. So thank you to everyone who's letting us know that there's bugs. I promise you, we want to know if our
incredibly-
game is broken. We want to know how the experience is for everyone, right? But if you can tell us what exactly is wrong in details instead of just X is broken, that would help us so much more. And we want to make sure that it's not broken for you, So, oh my gosh, there's so many wisps here. Sorry, you guys can't
I will
see
say
me,
all the
but-
reports have also
Yeah.
already really helped in terms of
Right?
identifying bugs.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Everyone who has submitted logs via a support ticket, everyone who's posted about all of their experiences, even posting sometimes in region chat if you guys are talking about those bugs. We look for them everywhere that we can, and if you are talking about it and offering any sort of insight, it is a huge help. And thank you so much to everyone. Yes, okay, having trouble in the giant, you can launch onto the sign, but you can't move from there in any shape or form. I don't know if you can jump off if you press the space button. I don't know if it's it's not working after the hotfix or what, but that's a great thing. I can look into that. But obviously if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Mounting and dismounting your horse forces your camera in a certain direction. Yes, I think I'm aware of that one too. I got shot a bell and got stuck in the skybox. I'm sorry, that's intentional.
That's your own fault.
I want to see Marcus play the Shazam
can't
as well as
finish the
Taylor
quest.
did.
Oh, I
I have
really
to
want to
change
try
my
that.
target 3 times, but there's only one enemy. That's really good to know, actually. I'll take a screenshot of that one.
We're almost there.
I would,
Come on, baby.
Bully, I would recommend maybe just restarting that segment. It might just be bugged. If it persists past that, though,
See you, buddy.
definitely let us know. But I took a screenshot of that, so I'll pass it on after this. Where can I get the Dax armor?
Working at the Dax armor. So if you have perused and walked the steel path, oh, here we go, conservation. Okay, I'll save you for after my spiel. So if you walk the steel path and earn enough steel essence, you can visit Teshin in the Conclave Relay, and from there you will be able to purchase what is now called the Bashama armor set. So upon purchasing the Bashama armor set blueprint from Teshin, you'll be able to then go back to your orbiter, find the resources needed, and then craft the Bashama armor set, which will give you both the Bashama Hawk set and the Bashama Lark set for both male and female operator, and for male and female drifter. So as we can grab those, and that will also grant you the Bashama Lark apparel, which is the belt sash that was originally on the Bashama armor. It was attached to the Bashama greaves for female, for operator. But now you got it. You can wear it as a belt. And I think actually I may have equipped it just to show it. So yeah, do you see that belt? His little, the nice little sashy. Couldn't wear that on male operators before. Now you can. Now you can. So there you go.
Yeah.
People have been anticipating that for a while, and it's finally here in game. We're so excited to share it with you.
Someone said if they find an error and stream it, linking to the stream 100% would help. If you have a timestamp, if you have a Twitch clip, if you have a YouTube video, whatever you can do. If you upload to Dailymotion,
We'll check it out.
anywhere, video helps so much. I've gotten into the habit of like, especially now with Duviri's launch, I like just record every single game that I play, so that if anything weird happens, I have like explicit. Oh, you're so cute.
Our kitty got adjusted.
Oh,
and now you get
he
the
went to the
pets.
chiropractor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The sound
Sorry.
of them getting healed is so satisfying.
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by that.
Take me away, kitty.
But yeah, any sort of proof that you have of it happening helps so much.
Now our little kicksat is going to lead us to, which is very nicely waypointed, some intrinsics.
Have you ever thought about giving normal names on stuff so you don't get stuck naming them? You know?
Nah.
I love our rablets. They're so
The
cute.
rablets are great.
What is the meaning behind that one?
Well, you might have noticed that each creature has a name that corresponds to something in real life, and it's just slightly mispronounced, the way a child might have mispronounced it when trying to learn how to say that creature's name.
I'm so excited for effluence in the next Duviri update. Oh.
Oh, here goes Marcus.
Here we go.
Let's see if
Okay.
he has Taylor's skills.
Pro tip for those who do this: if you don't understand how this struts, the little like arrows work, just hold them down for as long as you see them on the screen. Like, don't try to like time it, just hold it.
Oh,
See? Like your hands, I went to
look
WASD
at that
right
patrol
away.
just going right past you. Nothing to see here. So, like, just wait till your show's over, punk. We're gonna.
Play free bird.
Yeah.
Your music was so
Just
bad they called the police.
Wait till Battle of the Band's over. We're gonna meet you in the parking lot.
Just watching. Then they're like, oh, it's our buddy. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
When I was naming the songs, I had to play the songs in game to hear them.
Yeah.
So I got very good. at
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Oh, I went to WASD. That's
Yeah, I know,
why.
that's the issue,
Oh, yes.
right? It's 1, 2, 3.
okay.
Yeah, so the frets. Sorry, you want to hold down the
Right.
frets when they show up. There you go. You don't want to like toggle them on and off. It's okay.
It's okay. I understand the struggle.
The Duviri animal skins. I'm
Nice.
pretty sure one of them already exists. Let me check my market.
That's a hard transition. You did a good job.
It's
Thank you,
really
Ellen.
hard.
Okay, I'm going one more time.
Yay! I can't believe how quiet we all got.
That really felt
was
like
so good.
learning the recorder all over again.
Can I play it virtuoso?
Yeah.
Helen wants to just like
She wants
show
to
everybody.
I want to
Yeah.
show everyone.
Yeah.
I want to. Don't just talk a big game, you guys.
Yeah,
I'm the
okay.
real
All right.
deal.
He did it.
Pop off, Helen.
Hi, I'm Marcus.
Slide back in.
Now you
Listen,
can see
she's
the
just
height
contributing
difference.
to your eventual court
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Someone had a great question about like how do we track the ones that you've done, or like how do you know which ones you have done or not? I don't think that's currently existing, but that is a great point of feedback for future updates. So I made note of it. I swear to God, we had a gene masking kit for the Kubros.
For the Kubros?
Yeah, wasn't there one? Maybe
In-
this is a future thing. Maybe I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Who knows?
Oopsie.
Hear about it more on the dev stream.
That's true. I swear I thought I saw it on the patch notes.
Damn,
Perfect.
Helen. That was
Virtuoso indeed.
that
There you
was
go, Marcus.
effortless.
Get that
wow.
Shaw's in.
Thank you.
Exquisite.
Okay, now that we've lulled these guys into a peaceful space.
Let's rock.
Smack him around. All right, let's dance, boys.
Dax versus Dax.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, parries are so good.
Get
So,
pumped, buddy.
so good.
Brilliant. Okay, now thank you for those decrees, Helen.
You're welcome.
We can. I will. Oh,
Do it, do it.
Comey
do it,
for the
do
road.
it. See, I can't play Comey to save my
see,
life.
I also have a tough time playing Comey. I think I failed each time during the sacrifice quest. But
Oh
I feel-
no.
I'm gonna use the hints. I did reread the hints.
I
when
love
we
the
were
fact that
checking.
we're playing against a Rablet. And no one can convince me
Not.
otherwise.
Oh, is it the Rablet? Rablet.
Top 10 comments spoiler, Taylor.
Sorry.
A Rablet is the hustler.
Rabbit keeps beating me in this, yeah. It is so difficult. I remember trying to play it and be like, oh, I'll wipe the floor with them. And that did not happen. No, you gotta block them. Sorry. I'm backseat Comey.
You're right. You're right.
You're better at Comey than I am.
Yeah, I know. I would have been lost so
Me
long
too.
ago.
I might have to speed run through Comey.
It's not easy.
No. I need to broaden out. Yeah, I thought you would.
That wascally wabbit.
Yeah. You thought.
Is this a whole cover? Nope. That's not how Comey
It was
works.
worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. The Rablet destroys you, and this is insane. Yeah, I need to step up my Comey game.
I confess, I don't think I've ever won a game of Comey outside the sacrifice.
Am I about to, am I getting, am I being hustled?
The beauty is it's 0-0.
Yeah, this is a big board. This kind of
I've never
feels
seen
like,
anything like it.
Okay, no, you gotta block. They're gonna get it.
oh, yep.
Sorry.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay, no, you gotta go up. You gotta
This
go.
guy?
Yeah, there, because he's gonna. Oh no, he can get you both.
There's gonna be a lot of that happening shortly.
He's gonna get 3. Flip. 4. He's caged it in. You gotta go
Oh,
up.
yeah, okay.
He's.
Oh,
Who coded this to be so hard?
Do you get-
Seems like a hairy match. Oh no.
okay.
Oh,
Why are you
this is
glowing?
a specific kind of torture. This AI has no chill. Honestly, this is where it starts. Okay.
Can I?
You'd think we'd put a beginner mode, but no. Not in Warframe.
You want to play Comey?
Yeah,
You're gonna play it.
Comey.
I just need some.
Master, yeah.
It's tough to the right.
Right here?
No, right more. One more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Chad, how am I doing?
You can't. It won't let you go
Oh,
there
will you?
because it'll sacrifice your piece.
Rule number 5, I
You're right.
think.
I can't go there either. Oh boy.
Look at that smug Rablet.
Just let me get one, man. What? How is that not a? Oh, you got to block on all sides.
Yeah.
All right, fun stuff, Rablet. That was great. Good stuff. All right.
Let's play this again in the future.
Fine. Awesome stuff. Can't wait to never come back to your park. Idiot. All right.
I
Coming
hate
soon to a
Comey.
prime time near you. Marcus gets revenge on the Rablet.
He's gonna be training. I'll find you Comey simulators online.
I can't wait. I'm gonna find whatever pro Comey league there is in London, Ontario.
Yeah,
and go
you're
do
gonna
that.
buy some rabbit for the weekend. You know.
That's terrible. Marcus had at least 3
Listen.
winning moves but missed them. Well, that's what we're gonna figure out,
Oh,
Zach.
okay. Wait, was this Zach?
No,
Oh.
Zach with a Q.
Okay. He's alt, I see.
McCone would be like skill issues TBH.
That's true.
That's what he would say. Helen, we got some top 10.
Do we ever?
Yes.
Commentaries.
Oh my God.
Or have we ever, I suppose?
Whoops.
The Verathregna, starting us off with a disturbing thought. Why is Taylor's cave so pink that it looks like it was shaved?
Shaved
I
cave.
specifically picked
Ooh.
a color that didn't look like skin tone, just so we're clear. I tried
It
really.
looks like
there was
insides.
That's true. Very
It's
fun.
what's inside that
It
counts.
wasn't just shit. It shinned. It wasn't just skin. Shaved. It was skinned. Ew, disgusting. Gross.
But it's happy.
Shaved or
fine.
sunburned or both. Ooh.
That's true. That is a mega
Pruned.
sunburn.
Oh, God.
Fresh out of the hot bath pink. I love it.
It's a happy cave. Sorry, I can't remember his name. I want to address it by name, but
Lame nuts.
oh, lame nuts.
Oh,
Happy
lame
lame
nuts.
nuts. Our next comment is from Minion135. I haven't seen this NPC dialogue in the wild, but Minion's favorite NPC dialogue is the one who says, "There's a dragon." I haven't seen it. I don't know if this is real. I love it.
Oh, that's so good.
I hope it is.
I can't wait to find it.
Just having a tough day. Dax are beating him down. There's like, now there's a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We got
I
beat
mean-
by a rabbit and Comey, and now this.
You stopped around my small woodland creatures and now this? God.
So, very fun to think about. And now, from Mufasa Hune. Did you guys pay Pedro Pascal for his look? I thought it was time we address these accusations.
Guys, there's lots of people with dashing hair and sweet beards that aren't Pedro Pascal.
It's not our fault that he's just
Do some of them
so
look like Pedro
popular.
Pascal? Yeah. But that guy's everywhere these days.
Oh, he's so good.
He's in everything.
We have the receipts.
Yeah.
Duviri had a Pedro Pascal looking gentleman in it ages ago.
Yep. Long
We're
time
not
ago.
mad about the happy
And it
accident.
predates Pedro growing out his hair that way, because at that point he still had his frumpy bowl cut from when he was Oberyn Martell in Game of Thrones.
Wow, Marcus.
Yeah. Yeah. 2019.
Wait until 2021.
2019,
Yeah.
we still had the right haircut. And that's the one that you get for free with this update.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
But Pedro Pascal, if you're out there.
Long before
I mean,
Pedro Pascal
big
was
fans.
invented.
Yeah.
Exactly, Stardust.
Yeah.
You get it.
Before he was on Hot Ones, which is when you've really made it
Oh my gosh.
in the world.
Yeah.
All right, well addressed. Thank you, guys. Okay, Lady Fiona J said, "I want the owl to stare into my soul and judge my sins." This was, of course, about the watchful paragram. I thought it was a
course.
beautiful sentiment.
Yeah.
Owls really do have that look to them.
That's what it's all about when you're wise.
Yeah. Paragrams, yeah. I don't know what to say about that. That's really.
It's like my grandma.
Sometimes you just
Stare into your soul and judge your sin.
Yeah, grandmas will do that.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
Yeah, because they don't have eyes, and yet they see so much.
That's right.
Wow, Lady
They see into
Faubergé,
souls.
Very
you've made me rethink a lot of things.
Sanguine Mara.
That's what Top 10's all about.
This is moving away with Sanguine Mara's comment from Duviri, but worth a thought. What do Corpus do to pass the time? Like, I'm assuming betting on the index is a big pastime, but do they read board games? Custodian droid fighting rings? I
Battlebot.
wonder.
That's what you would do.
That's what I would
BattleBots.
do.
Slot-
Battlebot.
slot
I like to
collision.
okay, so every time you go into like a Corpus tile set and there's like those little doors that are like closets and then
Mm-hmm.
there's always like some lockers in there. I always imagine there's some guy in there being Star Wars kid with like a broom handle.
Oh, yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean? He's
yeah.
just like he went to the janitor closet so he could check his phone and like
Yeah.
not have to do his patrols.
Yeah.
And then you go and kill him. So
I'm sure there's also a subset of them that trade Corpus coins or something like that. Like they're just
Oh,
crypto
big time.
bros.
Yeah. They're flipping the Graham tokens. They get the treasure to transport them from place to place.
yeah. They're a big fan of Kubro. Yeah, what did you say, Kubro coin?
Corpus coins or something. I don't know.
Corpus coin, Kubro,
No,
Kubro
coin. Yeah.
Yeah, Dogecoin. There you go. Yeah, Kubro coin.
Brilliant.
Yes,
great.
excellent.
Alavi at the forefront.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh man.
Be with something
He would have
so
quite the
Nintendo.
podcast, let me tell you.
Alan V's podcast. Him and
Love
Neff.
it.
Him and Neff talking shop.
Oh god, oh
He deals in
god.
NF10os. Like, you know,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Guys, we're on fire tonight.
Corpus Bros.
Undergrad MOA fighting tournaments, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Let them fight.
The next one is by Dominus,
A dreadful silent fall over the group.
who has gotten to the bottom of why the golden maw is so hungry. The maw has been starving since the war within. It hasn't had anything to snack on since.
It was eating a lot in that
Listen.
cave, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of bones in there.
I think we all remember.
Clearly,
Yeah.
it has
Yeah.
a very hungry appetite because it is eating a whole lot of things. So,
Yeah.
like, you just got to keep it going.
Ravenous indeed.
I'm glad you guys
Honestly.
were able to put your war within enmity aside to be able to feed the ravenous maw tonight.
It's important.
It feels great to not be on the receiving end.
Yeah, it's nice. To,
You know?
It's nice to be doing the snacking.
Yeah, to be the one feeding instead of being fed on. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Give them a Snickers. You might need quite a few more than just one. But yeah, that's great.
Now this is the one that Taylor intuited earlier while we were playing Comey by Wiseguard. Why is Lua so fire at Comey?
Yeah, yeah.
It was real good.
Real good
It
at
was
Comey.
real good at Comey.
Or Soul.
I mean, like, I
Are
like
we
to,
certain it's the rablet?
Yes.
I am.
I'm
in
like,
my
Yeah.
heart.
Okay.
it's canon.
Okay.
I mean, he's literally right there next
Yeah.
to the.
What do you
like,
think
bucket
else is
of
going
pieces.
on? Yeah, he's there. He's playing.
No.
Sorry,
Maybe-
Marcus.
Maybe there's some child underneath
He's
the
really.
board with a magnet.
Listen, the thing is though, is that clearly that rablet, like this is how him and Teshin spend time, or her?
Yeah.
Her and Teshin spend time, right? Because
Yeah,
they're in
yeah,
that
that's what
cave
it passes
together.
time. Yeah, yeah.
He's made him a pro.
That's how good rablet is that Teshin's like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue that thought.
that he's a pro Comey player.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's all they have time to do is just sit in the cave
Yeah.
and play Comey.
Teshin did like the Renaissance thing of like, I have no more to teach you, or is like, you know what? Why don't you go find some opponents out? Why don't you go to the Lone Star? Why don't you go to the Duviri
It's like
Experience?
Karate Kid, but it's like the Comey kid, and
Yeah.
he's like,
He's
yeah.
like, why don't you go make some friends outside? Why
Yeah.
don't you go take your board, go find some people to play, go hone your
Oh,
skills
you think
elsewhere.
he's like Teshin is so salty?
Yeah, I think
that
Tesh-
he
I
keeps
think-
getting
yeah,
creamed by the.
Yeah, and the first
I
time
am-
the rabbit won.
I am Teshin.
The first time the rablet won, he's
Yeah.
like, "You've ruined us both."
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah, that's so good.
You shouldn't have come here.
Well, hey, speaking of that reference,
Oh, wow.
thinking about the Tenno and also the children in the cave, Snail Space put two and two together. Can't avoid the creepy children. We are the creepy children.
That's true. We're the creepiest children.
Yeah, we should not judge those who sing songs that creep us out in the cave.
Nay, nay, nay. We are the ones singing the songs.
Are we ever?
Sonic Ken says it took them 10 tries to win Comey. So if you can do it faster than that, you can
That
beat Sonic Ken.
is an unhealthy bar. No, I could do it. Maybe I can't beat the rabbit. Maybe I can just beat Sonic Ken. And that's what
This is your new goal.
updates to come. Yeah, yeah. You ready to be like, Marcus, how come you haven't really gotten too many? You've gotten so few intrinsics on your runs. Like, yeah, because I'm hunting out Comey boards. That's why I'm on a quest, and Comey is all I want. No more parrying.
Maybe be your villain origin story, because Zen Rapids said this
no.
out of nowhere, and I just thought it was so funny
Oh, boy.
because I know you. Marcus, you would be an excellent Warframe villain. I'll be honest, I can see it.
It would start over something so innocuous,
Oh, for sure.
like cutting me off in space traffic,
Or losing Comey.
or losing Comey. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be losing Comey. I'd just burn all the Comey. Comey would then become outlawed in the Duviri Paradox.
What faction would you align with?
Ooh.
Would you be a Corpus? Would you be an Orokin? Would you be Grineer? Would you be a Sentient?
I think I would be a Corpus,
Okay.
because I feel like Viso and I would be buddies.
Hell yeah.
We'd be like pals, just like chatting about our work
You guys
days.
should grow cool
What would
hair
your
together.
Corpus
Yeah.
name be?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Try
A
it.
number.
Ooh, yeah, it'd be like
Mark Corpus.
it'd be like
I
Marco
took care.
Marco 73. Marco 73. That's what I'd do.
I
Yeah,
like it.
I like that. I would be a Warframe villain.
Yeah, well,
Marco.
Zen Rapids just felt that.
Mark
in his,
Tron.
or her soul.
Mark S. Instead of Mark O.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good
Yeah,
one.
I like
Awesome
it.
little J. That's a good one.
Really good. Okay, now this next one, when I reveal it, I doubt it's going to fit there, but don't worry, guys, I will read it
Oh, I love
aloud.
it.
This is by
Novel.
Mungry. Whoa, did it fit? That's remarkable.
Barely.
Whoa.
There we
Barely.
go. I just want the peeps at DE to know I gotta thank Warframe so much for so many things in my life. Good friends I made, a way to overcome many personal struggles, and with this quest, just having this very personal and touching theme of feeling stuck and or being left alone with an overflow of emotions. I feel absolutely touched and appreciated. Thank you so much again. There were a few really nice paragraphs throughout the night, like
That's
this
really, really
one.
sweet.
And yeah, I just want to forward them all to the team. It's going to touch their hearts.
Oh man.
Thank you for sharing that, Helen. That's, you know, it's comments like that make it all really feel worth it.
Yeah.
It really brings it together. Thanks for sharing
So
that.
that's all
Helen.
about.
That's lovely, and thank you for sharing that comment.
Their name was Mungry,
Mungry.
which is so
Me
cute.
too.
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
the quest did definitely at certain points hit me right in the feels.
Oh yeah.
More than I think Warframe quests even before, which is saying something. So yeah, that's
yeah.
lovely. That's really, really nice.
Happy note to end on.
That's a great note to end on. Yeah.
We have to do another giveaway.
Oh, we gotta do that
boy.
time.
Oh, we're burning the midnight oil here.
We're
It's past my
losing.
bedtime, okay? There are a lot of spread out monoliths. You mean the matterliths?
Yeah.
The motherliths?
Matterliths.
You can actually teleport to those in using the, I forget what rank it is, but the Kaithe decree that lets you fast travel to go between monoliths.
It's got to be.
Matterliths,
Oh, it's 10.
sorry.
It's rank 10.
It's rank 10? I thought it's like rank 4.
Maybe it is rank 4.
Only one way to find out.
There is only one way to find out. But what we're going to find out first is who won the Hildren Prime Access, which is lRellik. lRellik, you've won a Hildren Prime Access.
It's Rel.
Rel's back.
They're
Rel's
coming back.
It was foretold. Please whisper the Warframe account with your in-game alias and the platform that you play on, and we will send you your Hildren Prime Access. Congratulations. We got a raid.
We got a raid. We're sending this over to Brozyme. Hopefully his Orowyrm fights are more successful this time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love the name. Oh, it's so
Marquez
good.
Comey's Gambit.
Fantastic. Phenomenal. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Again, for all of your bug reports, for your feedback, for your patience, for your understanding, and mostly just for playing. I hope you guys really enjoy Duviri. It has been a labor of love. It's clearly been in the works for a really long time, and it's always, I think, scary doing something new and weird that we've never done before. And
When you've been working on it for so long, you've poured so much love into it, so much work into it.
Yeah.
You just want everyone to enjoy it as much as you've enjoyed making it.
Exactly. For you to, embrace it so wholeheartedly and be like, yeah, this is weird, but okay, let's see where it's gonna go.
Dive into it. Let's dive into it. Yeah. Thank you all.
So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. We'll see you tomorrow for the dev stream at 2 p.m. ET.
See you there.
Again, keep an eye out for hot fixes, bug reports, all that good stuff. They will continue to be coming as we work on stability issues and just making it the best it can be. And yeah, we'll send it over to Brozyme for the evening. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.